I'm disappointed in
Much
myself.
safer bet with me. Harry No Hair is a much safer
From
bet
the
with me.
Lodge Mahal in beautiful
definitely a
Austin,
flip.
Texas. Welcome
Thank you. Good luck.
to a very special Friday show, folks. We are playing a little sit and go for up for grabs as a seat to the main event, which
Oh
is
my God, how can y'all see
later
what
on
these
this
are?
month
What?
of our Lodge Championship Series. That's a $3,000 buy-in. Each one of these 9 players ponied up $500 for their buy-in today. We are playing a tournament style. Each player can rebuy one time
First hand.
before the first break, which is an hour and a half from now. We'll go around the table. No. Anastasia is our dealer. Safi is our game host today. And my name is Slick Rick.
31st, last Friday. Yeah.
Looked at one.
Deuce was wild.
I looked at one too.
And Mixson will win the first pot of the day. We'll go around the table. The wonderful Ebony Kenney is in seat 1.
What was the
Augustin is in seat 2.
You know?
Skull Mike in seat 3. Bryan's in seat 4. Mixson is in seat 5. MJ in seat 6. Jimbonics from Chatsville fame is in seat 7. Hiker Till Heaven is back.
And they do the Red Rover.
Our good friend is in seat 8.
No, Red Rover.
Blood River.
Yeah.
And
That was on
Bones
Sunday.
is
No,
in
not,
seat 9.
Race. Red Rover, like where the table gets to
you
vote
pick
to
somebody?
pick a player.
Chip values,
That's kinda
orange
cool.
chips are
Like, we
5,000, yellow
switched
chips are
seat 2 for
1,000,
their seat 2.
purple chips are 500, and black
Told Doug
chips
the first
are
before they did
100.
it.
Everybody has 20,000 in front of
You
them.
gotta talk to Jake about that. Jake's the wacky one.
Oh yeah, our table was one of our cash game tables was just here talking about it. So. Okay.
Look at Hiker's shirt. Gold shirt. He's like Goldfinger.
We got action.
Don't be cheap.
We are going to have our dynamic delay. My flux capacitor is working, so
Check.
when the players take a break, you will not be taking one.
This hand.
Oh, this hand?
15.
I'm rooting for 2 people more than the other 3.
How was
Bryan.
you playing, bro?
With 8s and 5s. It's going to take this one down.
I was just joking to somebody about that last night. Remember that tournament?
Yeah. That guy. That was ridiculous when he was like next to me.
Bro, it's like
next to
you
me.
know
I'm
how
not
many
even covering
chips.
him like
You
I
know
snapped
how
at
many
him.
chips are in play. You
snapped
know
at him.
how many chips you have. You can see how many chips I have.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You never have to answer that question.
No.
Yeah.
I never
people-
do. I don't. Not never. There's times when I will, but like if you asked me ever, it would be I just would probably cover my chips and not even let you see it
Raise.
anyway.
Yeah.
Skull Mike, who has not been feeling too well the last few days,
I think the funniest I've seen was
back on the felt.
No, that was the funniest.
Yesterday was a fun stream.
up, and the guy wanted.
Want to thank
more
Wolfgang and
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
DQ and
That was
all the
pretty-
folks
That was a good one.
yesterday.
That was pretty
3
good.
coin,
That was a
Randy.
good one.
A fun one. The always stylish Ebony.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll let you win one.
Thank you. Thank you. So kind.
So that's it. Just the one.
That seems a bit greedy. We can share.
Do I look like I'm not greedy?
Whoa. Whoa.
I definitely look greedy.
I don't want
It's
heat.
okay, I look greedy. There's no heat. You can just say,
I don't
we get to
want
call
heat.
a spade a spade.
Greed is good.
I
right?
definitely, yeah, greed is good. I definitely look greedy.
I just want peace. Peace today.
I call.
Nothing hard, everything easy.
Blinds
everybody's
100,
happy.
200, 200. We will have 15-minute levels. Once again, each of these players can rebuy one time. First place guaranteed a seat
Playing
to the main
poker
event,
with those
which is a
nails.
$3,000 value.
That's an
Second place will
extreme
get some
talent.
cash. Depending on how many people
wait to see how
rebuy,
I
they may
fumble the
be
chips
we may be
before
able
you
to guarantee
proclaim
2
it
I want
seats.
to see Anastasia try and deal with those.
That'd be a good little prop bet.
Yeah.
With like us guys, like loser on some
That
series,
would
has
be-
to play like the next round with net like
Big
clip on
slick
nails
for
like that or something.
Jimbonics. Hits his ace, top.
I don't think they're getting them on for just
Tough to
an
play
orbit,
these
Mike.
low
That's
pocket
the
pairs
thing.
Oh,
post
he's
flop.
gotta have full punishment.
Like a whole stream of.
If you don't hit,
Rebuy. Put them on.
If you rebuy, you gotta put the nails on. Oh, that's funny.
Drew, 1 year during punter's pad, he did, there was something and he had a punishment where he had to get nails on. So he came with me to get his nails done and they were not quite this long, but he had them for a week and he had to wear them for a week. and he
man.
literally was like, how do you wipe your ass? I'm like, I was like, good luck.
A week's a little rough.
It is.
Yeah.
A day.
But the thing that was, he said the women love them. Everywhere he went, the women were always like, oh my God, I love your nails. Let me see, da da da. And I was like, yeah.
I saw Drew last week and he had nails on, so I guess it worked out.
You liked it so much.
Chick magnets. No, I didn't see
Anna
it.
was like, it's time for more nails, Drew.
Jimbonics
The days
just
are the
had Big
that's
Slick.
a
Now
good
he's got
point.
the tanks.
Not,
Good point,
not
Bob.
in most public bathrooms in the U.S.
And Hiker, his best buddy,
True. I don't know if I've
with the
ever actually seen
ladies. Look at that shirt.
Yeah, when you travel outside of the U.S., they're
Could
in
Slick
every
Rick
hotel
pull
room.
off that shirt?
Hiker.
Here comes
Get
the
some.
raise.
Get some, Hiker.
Every summer
3
for
bets
the
to
World Series, I have
2,600.
a bidet. I put a bidet in wherever bathroom I'm staying. Actually, Drew is the one who always installs my bidet with no nails.
Bryan will lay down his hockey sticks, but it's
That's
to
true if he wants
Jimbonics
to play
now.
next week.
Gonna make this call
coming
way
from the US
behind.
Yeah, it's on the 17th.
And
I
number
got another one
5.
of these next Saturday.
On Saturday?
Easy, just relax, all right? Do one at a time.
Ooh, Bryan would have flopped a set.
Better.
Now Friday.
Oh,
But he's
the
out.
free roll is next Saturday, huh? I was looking at the schedule trying to see
That's
what time.
correct,
it is.
yeah.
That's gonna be.
50K free roll.
50K, yeah. Last time we did one of those places, Zoo.
Would
Zuzu.
would y'all get
Pretty
last
good
time
flop
for-
in
what was the
Jimbonics'
price?
mind,
I don't know, but the whole room was filled. And
but Hiker's got the hearts covered.
every seat and every table.
His equity actually
Okay.
improved.
There was a wait. To
Fires out
organize.
3,200.
Man, so busting is terrible. Well, no, if you bust, you can rebuy there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add on.
Yeah, once you get a seat,
I
you can.
I didn't play it. I don't fully know how it went.
Probably add on ad nauseum, yeah.
Yeah, but then the prize.
Mile.
pool
Hiker
juices.
already in the tank. Hand number 5.
It's an automatic 50K plus.
Jimbonics in the tank, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, you're adding? No, you're guaranteeing 50K. So then anything,
The add-ons go towards the prize pool too.
so it's additional. So it's 50K.
Very
plus the
early,
add-ons,
just
but
5
none of the
hands
add-ons
in.
Or accumulate part of the prize pool. That's part of the
Believe-
guarantee.
believe so.
Right. I was
yes.
gonna say, no way y'all are just.
I don't think so, actually. I think that the guarantee is 50K, and then it only goes over if the add-ons make it over.
He's going to
Yeah,
lay it
that's
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Yeah.
Oh, no. Well,
Good lay down,
Yeah.
Jimbonics.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way they're just being
But
like,
last time-
no,
think that
it's
long,
we're giving away $50,000 today.
I mean, it was lay down or shove. It's one or the other.
Got lots to tell you about today,
next
one of
week, I
which is, hey, tomorrow is
Yeah.
the Art of Poker. Usually the Art of Poker is the
Thank you,
3rd
Sophie.
Saturday of the month, but not this week,
Yeah, well,
not this month, because we have
No.
LCS. So Art of Poker is tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. It is one of the great monthly tournaments that we have. $250 buy-in, $40,000 guarantee, the Art of Poker tomorrow. And also we have
Big shout
A
out
free
to
roll
Yeda
at
from up
4:15.
Perry's Pork Chop this morning.
for a main event.
first
One
class,
seat is
hey.
guaranteed for the main event. So it's a $30 free roll at
I like the
4:15
Perry's
tomorrow.
Pork Chop. It's okay.
Once a year, it's good.
Once a year sounds about right.
Friday afternoon special.
Ebony is going to raise
Get
here.
that weak sauce out of here, bro.
3 bets to 1,300 with the ace-jack offsuit.
That shit out of here.
Skull Mike with the snowman. In the small blind. And we'll lay it down. So
Tournaments is
Bones,
funny, man.
pocket sixes. He was the original raiser.
Loving the tournament.
He will make this call.
And success.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to play a tournament for a long time.
Skull would have flopped a set.
They're just too good. Can't stay away.
Ebony hits her ace. Skull would have gotten paid here had he made the call. Goes check, check. Two amazing players right here. Bones, who joins me in the bunker quite often.
That's a
Ebony
good
fires
bet, I
out
think.
2,000.
No matter what happens, when you see the mini squirm, you're just like, it's a good bet.
Save one of those. Yeah, it's fine.
Good bet, good bet.
There's the lay down.
I would have won that hand, though. That's for sure. Good little 3-bet.
Great shot of our studio.
Good 3-bet.
Under the lights. We'll be back tomorrow,
That's my favorite
3
hand.
p.m. Central,
Yeah. The one
with
that,
a
oh,
cash stream.
The one that
Little
you really want.
510 with a $10 big blind ante.
That would've
Should
been
be a
winner.
fun one.
coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Maybe.
There's a lot of that in this game.
Would have had full house. Full houses are good.
Yeah, they work pretty well.
And then there's Sunday. We won't have a live stream, but there's some big game going on.
Like,
Fours.
one of those, one of those
Fours makes
three.
more sense.
Why not just play a little poker and watch it
Playing too tight.
right here at the lodge on Sunday?
It's not like big
Should be a
enough
fun
numbers,
day.
so.
I think Odds has a special. For $10, you get a beer, 6 wings, and a shot of tequila for Sunday's big game. I had the spaghetti again today. Pretty incredible. Jimbonics is going to win a small one with his big slick. And we'll go all the way to hand number 8. Still in the first level here. You're watching a sit and go. Winner will receive a main event seat for
And just
LCS
like
main
that,
event.
level 1 is almost complete.
Really? Almost.
I'm tilted. Not gonna lie.
Playing great, bud.
Tilted.
Still early.
That's still early. It's barely.
Yeah.
It's not even. Level 1's not even over yet. It's way early.
That's part of the reason why I'm tilted. It's too early.
Raise 500.
What was the thinking to the change in format this year versus last year?
Just mix it up. Didn't have enough time. That was a pretty big little organizing it was harder. We had more time in advance. I had a bunch of other things on the schedule, running some bigger games, so mix it up.
Pretty good flop for Bryan here. Couple hearts. His king is good too.
500.
I like it better.
But Ebony will
Yeah,
fire
somebody
out.
wins a seat, you know, every time instead of
Bryan says,
Committing back.
waiting.
I got
Well,
a good,
cash was
good
nice,
hand
but-
here.
The other ones.
One check. And check.
To the river we go. So king high is going to be good. Let's see if Ebony's ready to
I
go to
missed.
the next hand.
You won.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sneak that blind in there.
Lots and lots to tell you about there. You see, we're already on level 2. 15-minute levels. Blinds have gone up to 200, 300, 300. We'll have a break in about an hour and 15 minutes, but you won't.
333.
We will use our flux capacitor.
Thank you, sir.
So you won't have to experience any breaks.
Raise.
Raise 500. One call. Two call. Two call. Four call. Five call. Six call.
Is that a call or a raise? Perfect.
These are all raised. Call,
Oh,
call.
you raised. Sorry, didn't see that.
Bones raises here with ace queen offsuit to 500. And we'll get a couple callers. Bones still in good shape here with his ace high.
So is this quiet?
700.
Hey, I was trying, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Depends on the people around. Here.
A little low energy that I normally am currently.
Unless you want me to talk about the traffic jam.
Nah, that doesn't seem too
That's not interesting at all. you know.
Folks, you're not going to want to miss it. The meetup game. Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi,
all the
Skull.
way
Mike, how
around
did
it.
Skull get in there with Andrew and Brad prime billing? And I'm
Mike, did you buy
over
that
in the
shirt?
corner
It's
there in
for
a small
Early
picture.
levels.
February 17th, that's President's
that's a great
Day. It all
question,
starts
Bones.
at 2
In
p.m.
orbit.
Lots of fun, and we're going to have giveaways. We're going to have a lucky seat drawing
Now,
for
when you go into a store
some sweeps,
and you see there's like a skull on
coins
something, is it
for
like an auto
WPT.
buy?
You got to be signed up by
Or
then
do you have like a little bit of discretion?
to get the lucky seat
There's this one
drawings
type of brand that
for
I like.
WPT Club WPT
Install
Gold.
skulls?
So sign up using code Lodge. You don't have to buy anything to
And I don't buy
be
them
part
all.
of the drawing, but
Spend a
you
lot
do
of
have to
gifts.
be already signed up
Well, this
and have
one-
an account.
Particular.
What do you get for the man that already has everything? Shirt with a
So
skull
the
on it.
meetup game coming President's Day. Andrew Nemi, Brad Owen, Skull Mike, myself, Gary Blackwood,
I found
and more.
amongst my searches a brand that has a bunch of stuff that says Bones on it.
You sent me that once.
Some of the stuff actually,
Seven call.
some of the stuff's actually not bad. I think you might. I might need to send it back your way. You do a little browsing.
Hey,
Maybe.
I appreciate the
I like the
consideration.
skate, like the skate brand Bone.
I don't know. They had some fucking cool shit.
Gotta be.
And it had like bones on it.
Gotta be.
So
MJ hits her ace. MJ's quite the player.
wants to work on that brand a little bit.
She was recently
Be a
down
good
in
idea.
Costa Rica playing in
All the work that I've put in the
tournament
last 10 years
series.
building a
Did
brand.
quite well down there.
Hey man, I'm looking out for you, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm in your corner. I do hope you get fucked though in this city.
9 check.
God, I gotta play more defense against.
2,500 is the
Mixson,
bet.
Ebony,
Quick fold from
particular.
Bones.
Do what?
More
MJ will
defense
take it down.
against you. Can't let you get too many chips. Then
I
the
got
side
I got a
bets.
3-bet. I got a 3-bet you.
You can't
Bigger.
stop me.
Only hope to contain.
You can't stop what's inevitable.
Okay. All right.
I will always get chips. It's a matter of if I keep them or not.
Appreciate everybody joining in. Great
Good
moderators.
commentary,
Yoda of
He was
Chatsville,
pretty sure.
VW Bug.
Did you have something skull related at your wedding? Like on you? Like, do you have like a skull tie or a skull tux?
Raise.
There were some skull decorations.
Like at the
On
altar?
me?
Like
No,
skulls
not
hanging
on
from the altar?
No, like about like the bar. I had a nice tux jacket. I don't think there was a skull on it.
Cufflinks?
Cufflinks would have been great.
You would, yeah,
I was at
yeah.
Skull's wedding. Very nice wedding.
See?
Wow.
Was Nina confused?
It's like, who is this?
Yeah, this is kind of Marion.
Nah, she was fine.
Get engaged to a skull, marry an adult.
I love Ebony's jacket there. Got the poker suits
No, that was
on the
my
collar.
Yeah.
Looking sweet there, right there with that jacket. Augustin hits top pair. Flush possibilities for Ebony.
One shot.
Can't remember what I just folded. No idea.
It's best practice, right?
Could be.
Forget
Could be
about it.
anything.
Forget about it.
Could be anything.
Ebony flopping the flush draw. Augustin top pair fires out 1100, and there's the call. Ebony looking for a heart. Does not come. Two pair now for Augustin. And I asked him, is it Augustin or Augustine?
Prop
He
bet
said
if she
Augustine.
breaks a nail on the checking today.
No shot.
Check.
Goes check, check. No heart.
Let's see.
Ebony just with 9 high. Is going to fire. About 3/4 pot. Looks like about 3,800. Was 3,800 is the bet. Augustine's now worried about his kicker, maybe. He's got a pretty good kicker. Makes the call. And Ebony's going to show just 9 high. And one of the first bigger pots of the day, hand number 11, 13,500, goes to Augustine. At any time, you can see people's chip stacks up top. Augustine is the chip leader right now. Ebony is the short stack. But still with plenty of playability. Look at that. Ebony, the short stack, she has 60 big blinds still, as the blinds will be going up every 15 minutes.
I would have left.
That good.
I would have left. I would have been like, I forfeit. I surrendered today.
We will have the prize pool of this sit and
I
go
would have welcomed
after the break, but
Yeah, that's available.
Fine.
You would have
first place guaranteed.
Welcome to that.
I'll give you a call
$3,000
later.
seat to
let
the
you know.
main
Yeah,
event
we'll let you
of the
know.
LCS.
You can just check out and see if any of us win, and then I'll send you the Venmo.
I don't have Venmo. They banned me.
Banned.
Wow.
Banned.
Moving money too much around.
They banned me like, what was that? Almost, like in 2016.
The original.
MJ with
Banned.
ace-8 offsuit
Yeah,
is
I
going to
know.
raise here.
I'm glad
It's
they backtracked
800.
on the $600 a year cap transaction BS.
Yeah.
Like if you,
I don't know how they thought they were ever going to keep up with it.
Ebony makes the
$600
call.
That was a
cap?
ridiculous assumption that they could
So
ever.
battle of the ladies
without
here.
it being taxed.
Ebony and
all that.
MJ. And there's the ace for MJ.
Our roommate used to pay me his rent. Using Venmo.
That's how millions of people pay their rent, I'm sure.
Yeah.
90.
And Ebony says, can I win a pot,
These
please?
days, digital.
That's how Bones
And
buys his protein.
they're playing, winner gets a seat to this event right here. It's the main event, which is coming up later this month, February 26th through March the 3rd. It's a
Yeah,
$1 million
wait 3 days or
guarantee,
right away?
$3,000 buy-in.
That's right. No, I wait.
But the winner of
No, I
this
never pay.
sit
He's
and go
never
gets a
paying
free
fee.
seat
What
to
do you
that.
mean, dude?
You're not going to want to miss
Cheap
it.
as fuck.
LCS, our flagship tournament series of the year, coming in just a few weeks.
Yeah,
And
I ain't
that
no rush.
meetup game I told you about, that
I
kind of
like when you
kicks
forget you
everything
have
off
money in there and you open it up
for
and you're like,
LCS.
oh, a couple $100.
That's like old school money in your pocket for laundry, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Pre
best.
Venmo days.
Oh my
Just,
God,
oh
yeah.
God, what's this?
Yeah.
I found a $500 wind chip in my closet last week. I was like, whoa,
That's always nice.
what is
There you go.
happening?
I'm going to Vegas in like a week and a half.
Oh,
Cash it up.
I give
Are
it
you really?
I got
Where are you staying?
Aria.
I have a ticket from Horseshoe. Need you to go
Cash
cash.
I charge 20% walking fee.
Wow.
That's worth it. It's like a $900 fucking slot ticket.
You can cash left my
It's less than
wind
air,
chip
like,
at,
take it.
at Aria, so
Yeah, cool.
don't have
I'll
to
give,
leave.
I'll give you dinner's
So-
on me then. Take it and
Face.
take it and go get it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Do they have an expiration date on those? No. A year?
Yeah, they expire in 90 days.
what?
So you like, actually, really do need you to do it.
Appreciate everybody
I'll be there,
tuning in today.
I'll be
We'll be back
there
tomorrow with
17th.
some cash. Yesterday's cash game was wild
Now, but
with
I don't
Wolfgang
I'll
and
be pushing
DQ
it.
and
Really.
I'll
Randy
be
from
pushing it 'cause it,
Three
it's
Coin
from like the
High. It was a fun
I think
game.
it's from the 24th.
We've had some good ones. Last Saturday, we've had,
Yeah.
I think, 4,500 people watching. Last
cutting it
night,
too
we
close.
had close to 3,000 watching. Appreciate it, folks.
Now that he said that, Sarah, dig that out of your purse and put that aside, so I don't forget it.
Oh. For Sarah, I might.
800?
Maybe I'll lower it.
Bones with ace queen again. Makes it
Yeah, it's really
800, and
hurt.
Ebony this time with Big Slick.
Raise 2,000.
And Augustin with the tanks. Here we go, folks. This could be a good one. Hand number 14. Gonna raise here. First big raise of the day. 4 bets to 5,500.
You're the nittiest
Bones
player,
gets
but
out of the
oh, well.
way. And an all-in from Ebony. So this is,
Okay.
Ebony would have the chance to rebuy here.
I mean,
It is not for her
went-
tournament life,
Sorry, y'all.
but it would be for all
No,
of her
sorry.
chips.
I like you.
I was talking to them.
I like you a lot. I
You
can't-
like money more, I know.
I can't root for you here.
There's the ace for Ebony.
10's coming.
Calm down.
9 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds.
Oh, river on the river. You're gonna do
Looking
it to her
for
like
a
that?
tank
Rude.
on the river.
That's a shame.
Doesn't come. Ebony
10-6.
getting the full double up
Nice hand. Nice hand.
and is above starting stack for the first time today.
That was a chip
Bones and Augustine are the shorties.
I love when I don't even have to needle anybody. The rest of the table does it for me. You're not even the one I want to needle either.
A full of king too.
Right there.
Still just gets there.
Yeah, the king came out too, wow.
Just got there.
That was a card that was so important,
It was important.
impactful.
It was important. It wasn't, key, but it was important.
Valid point, valid point.
Are they allowed to root against me like this collectively?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm staying silent.
Is it bullying? It's almost bullying, right?
please.
Definitely not.
First I get mansplained.
Definitely not, because I know that y'all would
I
be
mean,
doing it
don't,
with me.
don't start.
I would
this
never
shit.
do that to you. Okay?
Don't start this shit on my Friday
Not
afternoon.
you, you're
No,
safe.
I'm safe.
I'm,
See, I'm- I-
seat
I
3,
know
seat 5, seat 9. 7?
700.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
It is, in fact, why you signed up.
Augustine with another
actually
pocket pair.
put out
This
the
time
sign-up
it's the
sheet.
Ducks.
I invited you too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Would have been
You
great
knew what
last
this was
week
gonna
in our
be,
Deuces Wild
especially.
tournament, but
Look at this
tough to
person.
play this one. He is in position. Skull Mike hasn't gotten a chance to play many hands yet. In the small
Okay.
blind, 500 to
That's
call,
right.
decides
That's
against it.
judgment. It's like I have something on my
Brian
shoulder.
in the
Good
big
poker.
blind
Bad poker.
will come along. 4 ways to this flop.
Fold.
That's what I had a
Raise.
little double just now. telling me
There's the
same thing.
deuce.
I'm hearing voices, Ebony. And I'm struggling.
Augustine went duck hunting and found one.
It's that piece that you're after.
Yeah. Insertion.
Other than Augustine, Mixson's got a pair of 6s as well as Bryan, but neither of them can be too happy with that. Bryan does have backdoor flush possibilities. And there's one of the 2 clubs he needs. Bryan now also picks up the straight possibilities, too, to go along with his flush possibilities. Augustin says, I got a set of ducks. Certainly they couldn't be playing 3-4 for the straight. I got to be good here, so I'm going to raise. He does.
Reaction.
Makes it 5,200. Now it's Bryan with the combo draw. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. Bryan said he was coming in from Georgetown. There was big wreck on I-35. He gets out of the way. Mixson asks how much he has left.
Don't answer that.
That many.
So many tournament crushers on this stream. Mixson being one of them. Had a deep run, the WSOP main event, but it's Augustin flopping the set.
Sixes or deuces?
It's going to be a lot of fun today. We're playing this
Nice.
sit and go for a main
was
event
one of
seat.
those.
$3,000 value for that main
She
event
saw when I
seat.
did this.
I
Want
remember what the
to
board
say
was.
hello to everyone in chat. Hope everybody's doing well on this Friday afternoon.
I had a ton of houses. Turn. Still drawing.
Who do you think is going to win this sit and go today? Let me know your thoughts. Ebony takes off her sunglasses. She's got ace queen offsuit, going to raise here.
Fold. Is that right? Should be a 2.
2 4 4. I gave it 2 bet.
You give me 3 bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can't do math right now.
Mixson with the sailboats is going to make the call. Hiker 1,500 to call with his 9-6 of spades. He's going to get a little frisky here. The man with the golden shirt, gold finger. Couple jacks.
Check on 5. Please check. On check.
Goes check all the way around. Another heart, so Ebony now with the best heart in her hand. But Mixson still with his sailboats.
4,000. Eight fold.
That is quite the chain that Ebony is wearing.
What do you got behind you? Thank you. I can't believe you actually showed me.
Call.
Ebony's going to make this call with ace queen. Looking for a heart, ace or queen. Doesn't come, so the sailboats will hold up here. And it's on Mixson for the action.
$9,000.
9,000?
Hey, John.
Bounty. Bounty.
Very tough here for Ebony. And she will lay it down. So Mixson's going to take that one down. Ebony now 16,000 chips. At any time you can look up top and see Ebony now is the short stack again.
So then you can be honest then. Who'd you really want to win?
Mixson is the chip leader early on.
Well, you did, trust me.
Everybody
You
started
just
off
gotta
with
go for the-
20,000 chips.
I wanted to call it
They
ace
can-
high on the
I
turn.
see.
Rebuy one time
You wanted to call me with ace high, he says.
to break. And I assume if they have less than 20,000 chips,
see.
when the break comes and they
There was no
want to
bet.
surrender their stack,
No,
pretty sure they would be allowed to do
there were a
that
couple of
and
amounts I was willing to call.
rebuy to get a full stack of 20. Don't know if anybody would do that, but pretty sure they would be allowed to do that, to surrender their stack.
Ebony, are you going to J2?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I'm very excited.
You know what you're going to play yet?
I'm playing the first 6 events, and then after I win a trophy or 2, then I'll play the rest.
Makes sense.
She's done it before.
Speak it into existence.
Yes.
Are you in the? Are you going to play the Pro-Am again?
The what?
The Pro-Am? Where there's like the rack
Oh,
and
the
they pick a-
invitational, the
yeah,
the
yeah.
200K. I mean, I wish. If I
James
was playing the 200K,
Galloway
I would
is in
probably just
chat.
be playing a full schedule. So, but
He'll be on an upcoming stream, I believe.
no.
Gonna have a special stream next week for Valentine's Day.
Do they do it just every stop now?
And
Is
I
that what they're
believe
doing? It
the
seems
Waco
like it,
Scrub
right?
is going to make an appearance on that stream.
Seems to be a popular tournament.
We'll tell you more about that.
Yeah, well, when
Skull
I went,
Mike
went
getting
and got
involved
fifth, it was like, you know, anybody could do this. That's
In this
basically-
hand, gonna fire out here with
that
Jack High.
A pro and then a.
And Jimbonics
businessman,
says, "I
but
do
like-
not believe
You
you,
want to
Skull
honestly,
get
Mike."
half the amount or no?
It depends. Like it's whatever like deal is.
Skull now picks up
made
the
between
flush
that.
draw.
But it honestly is shifting so much because like 2 tournaments ago there was professional poker players on the businessman side too. So it's
It's not the same number.
the lines are blurring.
Sounds like a free for all still, kind of. Huh?
Yeah, it's still a fun tournament.
Yeah.
So
I saw Andrew Pantling was playing.
who?
Andrew
22.
Pantling. He was
2-2.
playing on the businessman side.
Skull Mike
That was a
trying to
couple
win
years
this
ago.
here
Brad
right
probably
now.
played.
And
10,000
Jimbonics
goes
will
with him,
fold, and
like
Skull's going to
20
win with
years ago.
Jack High.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it, folks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's
not that
there's
many,
a lot of like people who play poker all the time, but the bulk of their income is, you know, crypto or
Check the flop.
some
You
other
gotta pay
sort
attention,
of
sir.
finance, whatever it is.
Can't get
Yeah.
too good at
So
information.
Nice 11. Nice fold. 1 fold.
When are you leaving? Next week?
I leave on the 22nd.
Awesome. Yeah, right after the mug, pretty much. Wow.
Yeah.
What's that flight path?
So I'm actually flying to Seattle and then going that way because business class was half the price than taking business class from here, and it was like 30% cheaper than LA.
Yeah.
So I'm always
Yeah, I do that when I
looking
fly.
different cities, yeah, to see what's the best. And then one of my best friends is going with me, so
Nice.
I'm really excited. Yeah, she's going for support. I'm an emotional meltdown human, so I need like a emotional support human with me. And I had my kids and one of my best friends before, so
What was your trip? 2 weeks? 2 weeks or more?
for 2 weeks.
Hiker with the
Yeah.
better kicker here.
I'm really excited. First time I'm going back since the first time.
Was that 3 years ago now?
2.5. September 2022.
Mixson looking for some help. Gets it with the 6. Tremendous equity. Hiker in trouble here. The ace may allow him to get away. $8,300 in this pot. Check mark for Mixson, and Hiker looks like he's reaching for chips. And those chips are not coming back to him. Fires out 3,500. Will Mixson bring the boom here? Targeting an ace.
A lot of thinking going on.
Mixson with the flow.
I'm thinking about what I want to have to eat.
Looking at his chips.
We should get the time cards for this.
Time banks.
In
Yeah.
turbos, you don't usually have them.
Yeah, it's more
Gonna
reasonable.
put a bunch in, and that's gonna close it down most likely. Gonna put Hiker in for all of his chips if he makes this call. And I'm definitely gonna order one of those shirts. I think I could pull that shirt off. Wonder if Tommy Bahama makes those. Hiker's wondering if Mixson's getting a little frisky here. He makes the call. And Mixson's going to win the first big pot of the day.
We'll let you have
And
this.
Hiker is going to reach into his pocket and say, I'd like to use my rebuy, please.
And just like
Mixson
that,
gets
he was
paid.
reborn.
Reborn.
I was right. You didn't have an ace.
Didn't have an ace.
This on me or you?
That's my big.
I hate when my reads
Each
are
player
right
gets
when-
one rebuy. And that's it. So Hiker has used his rebuy.
Huh?
Footstool is something else. And they're kicking her feet like she's on a swing.
Hey, hey, hey.
Already 500
Don't
plus
make fun of our
in
dealers.
chat. We're on a little
You're
bit
not
of a
as tall
delay
as them.
because I need to use
Hey,
my
hey,
flux
got it.
capacitor for breaks.
Neither
That
are
was the
you.
best one.
So I'm
Yeah,
not
I know, but I'm not
completely
giving a
lined up
shit.
with chat.
Ooh, got him.
Pew, pew. I got you.
Yeah.
I'll swing my legs in solidarity.
You gotta go to the green tea after that one.
Bunch of Chicken says good
Gotta
luck
work on your brand.
That's a couple sips of the green
to
tea.
the lodge
Brad.
for best live stream. We'll know in 2 weeks from this afternoon. 2 weeks from today, Skull Mike and I will be in Las Vegas for the GPI Awards to find out if we won. I just don't want to not win and have them shine a camera on me and pretend like I'm happy. You know those award shows, they shine the camera on somebody who doesn't win? Skull with the Cowboys. 4 betting here to 5,000.
Let me back up a little bit here.
So he comes right back over the top of Mixson. And Mixon's going to come along. So 2 legends. Skull with the bourbon-infused toothpick is not going to like those aces. Although, because there are 2 of them, it's a little bit better than just 1 for Skull. Means it's less likely Mixson has one. But he does check here. With no hearts on the board, Mixson, I believe, is ready to move on to the next hand. And there's the boat for Skull. No more checking.
3,000.
Blinds are now 200, 400, 400. We are in our 3rd level. Blinds levels are 15 minutes each. We will have a break in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, I could say I've made some
There's your
folds.
stacks.
You can take me any way you want.
Mixson, 70 big blinds. He's the chip leader.
I have not.
Ebony and Bones and Jimbonics, all shorties around 16K.
This is the last level of rebias, right?
No, we'll go to 6. 6,
Right.
yeah, 6.
Okay.
The big green box up there.
Nice
Oh,
12.
yeah. See it.
These 6 raise 3,500. Thankful. See 2 fold.
MJ with the jiggities.
And a fold.
MJ quite the player.
Queens?
3,500.
Lots to tell you about today. We told you about the main event, the meetup game. If you want to play on the Lodge live stream, reach out to Skull Mike on his Instagram or Twitter, at Skull Mike Poker. We are looking for players.
These 3 raise 1,300. Back roll. 6 fold. Shooting fold. Nine is on. 1 fold.
Bones is all in for 14,900.
What a spot to find. Nice hand bounce.
He did
Thanks,
ask.
Eb.
He did ask if you had more time to register
I was about to say.
before he did
Bones
that
back
move.
to starting stack.
Knew a good hand was coming.
This hand or the next hand?
Hopefully both.
Because it wasn't last hand.
It was either a good hand or a good spot to get 4 people off their bed.
$16.
1,600.
Yeah, next week, look for a special Valentine's Day special live stream. We're going to have a lot of special guests scheduled to appear. Caitlin from Texas now lives in New Jersey. Waco Scrub, Frankie and Kitty, Poker Face Ash. It's going to be a fun one. The Valentine's Day special.
That's impressive.
MJ with the bullets. She just had jacks. 3 bets with the bullets, and Bryan with the ever-popular ace-5 suited.
I'll show this one.
Sure, get
She
it
wants
out
to
there.
show the aces. MJ with the shades.
Yeah.
Got a couple
What
people
dreams are
wearing
made of.
shades today.
Soul crushers.
Do you wear shades when you're playing poker? I used to. Now I need all the vision I can get on the poker table. Don't want to misread any clubs for spades and vice versa. Did that the other day at the Deuces Wild tournament. Do you wear shades? Does it help you? Does it give you a fierce? I know Skull Mike sometimes puts them on. Jimbonics, who's the Oprah of Chatsville. 3 bets to 3,000 with King Queen. Mixson under the gun. Will make the call with ace-8 suited.
Nice hand. Enough is enough of this guy.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Black.
Fridays are always great fun at the lodge. It's starting to get crowded out there in the main room.
So you're not going to get to play in the LCS tournaments here.
No.
LCS just around the corner
Yeah, good problem.
on Saturday the 15th.
Can't final table bubble like I did last year.
You're not going to want to
Or
miss.
soft bubble. I think I'm 3 for 3 in the last 3 mains.
You still run pretty good. You know, it's not all that bad.
I didn't say I ran bad.
But yeah, I hear you.
I'm just saying last year was exceedingly painful. I think when there was like 40 players left, I had like 25% of the chips in play and then got 15.
Yeah.
But exciting to get that amount of chips.
Of course.
And then I had to run pure to get it, so.
800.
Call.
Call.
tournaments are so fun.
So Bryan gets there on the river here. And it's on Mixson,
The ladies is on the
who's
18th,
got
right?
35,000 chips. He's going to fire out there using those chips.
I think so.
I think it's the first day, right?
Yeah.
Which is the day after.
Remember, after the break, it is a freeze out. No more rebuys. You get one rebuy. Hiker's the only one who's used his so far. Quick fold. So let's tell you about the true free roll. Oh, it's not there. On February 15th, we're having a little trouble with my board today. I'm sorry about that.
Noted.
True free roll. Saturday the 15th, you're not going to want to miss it. It's a $50,000 free roll.
I don't think it's you yet.
If you're a member of the lodge, absolutely no money comes out of your pocket to enter this tournament. A true free roll. We're putting $50,000 in. Top 3 people will get a seat to the main event. That's a $3,000 value. And then we'll give away $41,000 at least in cash. More because it's a true free roll. Your first entry is absolutely free, but just like the Tuesday and Thursday free rolls, you can do rebuys and add-ons. So ultimately, you'll have a ton of money. Top 3 places get an entry into the main event. Then $41,000 in cash will be distributed.
So you come up
True
with a
free
favorite
roll
next
on the
door
15th,
at the restaurant. Yeah.
I like a lot of things.
a week
Probably the breakfast
from
food is
tomorrow.
probably the best.
But get
I gotta
here
try that.
early. It is going to be
A lot of
packed.
people get it, so it's like that looks pretty good.
So get here early
Have it all day instead of
They
to
will,
secure
so-
your seat.
breakfast.
After they make it extra grilled, it comes out nice and crispy.
Really? That Nashville chicken sandwich is pretty good.
A lot of people say that too as well.
And they put too much red on it, too spicy sometimes.
Yes.
Not even spicy, just the powder too much.
38?
I like the slaw. Coleslaw, it's good.
Mm. 8-6 one time.
Did not have 8-6.
Oh, I did. Sorry for you to have it.
I mean, if you're the button, you could play it.
Nice too tight, man. Fine.
Oh, wait.
Suited, he had to fold.
Stats, Mixson, the chip leader, 36,000 in chips, 61 big blinds. Ebony is our short stack
Lost
right
my
now
way.
with just 22 big blinds. Still plenty of
All
chips.
all
Looking
that
for
talk
peace.
about me getting chopped down in chips, and he's over here folding the button and then complaining about hitting the flop. Unreal.
Yeah, we did just give him a button and a single raise pot. Wow.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Skull
would've
Mike
been
with the
sad.
ever attractive ace-5 suited in the cutoff. It's
He
going to
came through with the
3-bet to
assist.
3,000. Winner of this sit and go gets an entry to the main event, which is a $3,000 value. Second place will get some cash. Skull will take that pot down. And we'll already go to hand number 27. Blinds now 300, 600,
I
600.
don't say anything next time. You can fold your button.
I'm just trying to occupy space.
Nobody's been eliminated yet. We will go to the freeze-out format,
you're doing a good job.
After
I got
the
a fucking
break,
headache 'cause of
which
this.
is coming up in about
real.
30 minutes.
Barely even said a word.
Meaning, once we go to the freeze-out format, if you get eliminated, you're out of the tournament, and we remove your chair. The chairmanator, Safi, will come and
Every
remove
word
your
has to have
chair?
a purpose. Gotta have a plan.
Is that what Rick tells you in the commentary, man?
Sure. Rick's a wise man.
That he is. That he is.
Change for your bones.
Ebony with the Ducks. Skull Mike with some Broadway cards. Ebony raises here to 1,200. Skull in position on Ebony here. Will make the call. Bryan with a bright blue shirt. Mixson comes along with his ace-10. Pot is building here. Jimbonics says, well,
Do a little blind call, why not?
a big blind. I got some Broadway cards. Let me get lucky. 5 ways to this flop. 6,900 in the pot. King right in the window for Skull. Gut shot possibilities for Jimbonics and for Bryan.
We'll check.
I'm in check. One check. Three check. Four check. Four check. Check.
3,000.
3,000. Raise 7,000.
All in.
All in. Ebony says,
Oh,
I've got the set. Skull makes the call. And Ebony is going to get the full double up.
Bad check on the flop.
She had
Skull said, I should have bet something
Deuces or six?
on the flop. Ebony now with 30,000 chips
Queen.
on hand number 27. Ducks have been good so far. We've seen a couple sets.
Okay.
I would have been out there no matter what.
I might call Ebony, but I wouldn't call him Skull.
raise 16.
Ebony
Good trap.
just hit a set
Yeah, backfire.
on the turn. Now she's got the
I thought it
ladies.
worked out pretty well.
The lady with the ladies.
Not a very well played hand. By some. It's all right. You know what? You can't beat yourself up.
Still early. You got a lot of heart, too.
Oh, black queen's been a black queen. I love that. Yay.
I like a challenge.
Nothing like a good comeback story, you know?
She did, part of a comeback.
Been known to come back.
With one big fun?
Yeah, you can come back next Saturday.
Ebony's pretty sharp today.
Fired today.
It was a little late on that one, but you know what? It still worked.
They were laughing, chuckling. I had to let it settle in.
It worked.
And the idea of the comeback story was actually settling into you, so I needed to wait until it got a hold of you so I could tear it down.
I'm busy next Saturday, so this is one and done for me.
Ebony has had deuces, queens, and now aces in successive hands. Not too
Not enough
shabby.
incentive this year. Yeah.
Skull and Bryan come along with Broadway cards. They are in trouble here. Oh, and Jimbonics with the ladies. Train wreck about to happen, folks. The Oprah of Chatsville in trouble. He will 3-bet to 4,000. And what does Ebony do? Here comes the boom. 4-bet to 18,000, and that puts Jimbonics to an all-in decision, and Ebony in great shape. She just doubled up through Skull Mike.
It should have been a snap fold.
Now she's going to stack Jimbonics unless the case queen comes out or straight cards.
Always make a fuss.
An 8 would chop.
We're straight.
Ebony starting to sizzle right now.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
I had the draws again to the straight.
Goodness, queens and then aces, back to back. Oh,
Deuces, queens, then aces. Ebony now 56,000. She's the chip leader. Jimbonics is going to use his rebuy. Remember, you get one rebuy. So Hiker and Jimbonics both use their rebuy.
Because I'm the defender of short people.
Oh. That's a good setup. I always tell one bad joke every stream that I play. Since I'm close to getting busted, I better tell it now. Did y'all hear about the king that was only 12 inches tall? He wasn't a very good king, but he made a great ruler.
Oh, I like that one.
That's my
Hiker,
bad joke for the day.
No,
the
that's a
king
good
of... Are they dad jokes or are they
I need more
bad
queen
jokes?
jokes in my arsenal.
You decide.
Bad king, good ruler.
Usually dad jokes are lame.
I love dad jokes. I'm the perfect audience for a dad joke.
14.
Hiker is all in, and this would be it for
got my joke
Hiker
out
if
of
he
the way.
gets beat at this. Because he's already used his rebuy. MJ with ace queen. And this
not
could be
supposed to
for
call.
Hiker's tournament life. We could have an elimination here.
Flip.
Flippity do that.
Threes are my favorite hand.
MJ looking for an ace or a
My
queen
favorite hand.
I sat in aisle 33 on the way here.
Look at all them.
or a jack now or a club. Lots of outs for MJ. Can the threes hold up? They do.
Wow.
And Hiker
Stick around, buddy. Tell us another
says,
joke.
I do not want to go yet. I flew in from Georgia. Georgia on my mind.
Thank you.
Hiker, a longtime friend of the stream. Took a little break, had some life things happen, but he's back. Wow, what a flop for MJ. Could have hit an ace, queen, jack, or club. So many outs. Lines are 400, 800, 800. Coming up soon, the players will take a 10-minute break. You will not. You will not. We will use, I just turned on the flux capacitor. Ebony again with a pocket pair. What an orbit for Ebony. Deuces, queens, aces, now jacks. Augustin with the Gretzky hand. And he is going to go all in. MJ is all in. So a three-way all in, a massive pot here on hand number 31.
Wow.
Queens, aces, jacks, and 4 hands. Is that about right?
Let the ace
That's yours,
hit
right?
this time.
Yeah.
Ebony has had queens, jacks, aces, deuces, all in about 10 hands.
Yeah, I'll get last.
If you get dealt pocket pairs all day long, you're going to do pretty good in this game we call poker. Just saying.
2900.
So there will be a side pot
Right.
between Augustin and Ebony.
Runner, runner.
Ebony has a chance to take the chips from 2 players
You're
here.
greedy.
Ace for me.
Out in
greedy
front,
and grateful.
56%.
Double G.
Undeniable.
Let's go spades.
There's the jack for Ebony.
Quads. Go ahead.
Quads would be very greedy.
There's your free.
Back 4.
MJ could use a 5. Does not come. So we're going to have 2 players. Ebony just stacking chips.
Gone?
And Augustin, he may not rebuy.
Going once? Going twice?
Get in there.
Augustin says he may not
Gotta decide
rebuy
pretty
here.
quickly. He gone.
He's done?
Yeah, he's done.
So
Dead.
Augustin
Dead.
chooses
Wanna end
not
it big?
No,
No.
single big.
to
Dead
rebuy.
Dead big.
Dead big, truly.
Dead big.
So we have an elimination. Our first elimination. MJ rebuys. So we have 3 players who decide to use their rebuy. Hiker, Jimbonics, and MJ.
Yes.
And Augustine says, you know what?
Just like that.
Jack's holding.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
for sure, for sure.
Sparked the heater that should have never been.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Call.
Okay.
How can Ebony fold at this point? She is on fire.
Option check. 5%.
So the king for Hiker.
We check. What check? Sorry, check. 2500.
So Hiker will take it down. Don't forget also, there is a ladies event on Sunday, February 16th. $15,000 guarantee, $300 buy-in right here at the lodge. So you got the free roll. You're not going to want to miss the free roll on Saturday the 15th, 12:15. Absolutely free roll. $50,000 in the prize pool. You got the ladies event on the 16th. You got the meetup game on the 17th, and then that all kicks off the LCS. Wow. There's the Chairmanator. Savvy, get rid of that chair. What a month of poker we have planned for you. That meetup game's always fun. Come get some Slick Rick dollars.
17.8.
All in
Look on.
for Bones. He says he's ready to rebuy, and he's going to go all in with his Gretzky hand.
Kind of worried about my kicker.
Bones good.
So Bones will take it.
Good fold, good fold.
Really?
Got some exciting things happening with our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold. We'll tell you about that right as we start the break, but remember, you're not going to be spending too much time on break. We're going to zip right through that.
Not good.
Bones this time with the jacks. We've seen jacks a lot through 34 hands. This time Bones has them. Mixson, who was hot earlier, has not been able to enter too many pots. Bones, who just had pocket nines, now with the jacks, the hooks, the jiggities, what do you call the jacks? What do you call them, the jiggities? The hooks, candy canes? What do you call jacks? Or do you just say jacks? Hiker now with the nut flush possibility. Not the world's best flop for board for jacks. He's got 2 overs on the board.
Try to channel me.
Yeah.
Wow.
No heart, so 2 pair for Bones is good.
Figured.
I did do a good shampoo and conditioner this morning, though.
You did? All right, I'll take the rest.
I'm done. I'm done.
Buckout looks good on you.
Thank you.
Actually, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hiker going for
Like
it here.
actually. Third grade.
Damn. Nice. Power fast there. Maybe I can borrow your step stool if I'm in 3rd grade. I might need it for my cereal box.
So Hiker gets one through,
Definitely wearing my
wearing his gold
I'm feeling it. This is what I need.
You
shirt.
should find a skull bucket hat. This bucket hat, actually, it looks so good.
Ebony, you need to calm down.
Look at
You know, I'm
Skull.
just giving compliments where
Style advice.
genuine, yeah.
Does Skull
honestly.
look good in a
I'm
bucket
excited.
hat?
Don't
Yes or
worry
no?
about, I'm not
Style
going to double
advice,
you up.
you-
You're going to double up
You
too.
may want to take that advice.
Receive 5 here.
All right. I'm
Rude.
Bones says I can't buy
So
any more
rude.
skull clothing on my own. So if you want to buy me one with your winnings
Live your
coming-
life, man. I'm not trying to. Just having a.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
Summertime.
The lodge needs to come up with some bucket hats.
We had some. They sold out.
Well, if you don't have any.
Need more.
Yeah, with the logo all over it.
That's what they had.
Really?
Yeah, that's the exact design. They only had like 20 of them.
Oh, that's good. Good.
Very special guest in the
I know a
bunker
guy.
today.
I'll talk to a guy.
I get one before I leave for.
Jay Taco is visiting
I
me in the
mean,
bunker
lunch
today,
break, That's probably a good
taking
idea
all
to
sorts of
say it
pictures.
Definitely a
before
good
the
idea.
stream.
Yeah. We'll see.
Making Slick Rick
Can't
look
promise.
good.
A little extra merch down there wouldn't hurt, huh?
Yeah. Y'all got me for the cream sweater. I was so cold one day that I had to get it.
That was the plan. Just like freeze the place out so Ebony has to get the cream sweater. That was,
But I love it. Cream is one of my favorite colors
Coming
to
up
wear. I
to-
call it Rich Lady Cream.
Our break in another
Yeah.
hand or
When you
two.
wear like cream or white, it's like you're not worried about
Great
if you
overhead
get
shot
stuff
of
on your
our
clothes.
Yeah.
You know, it's Rich Lady Cream. Like
Is it
great
the hoodie
felt,
with big
Club
open card plates on
WPT
it?
Gold.
no,
.com.
Just
Use
the
code
logo.
LODGE.
cream.
You're going to want to do
crew neck
that.
Sweater with
Even if
the
you
logo
don't-
on the side.
You're just going to want
On
to
the-
make an account for yourself,
the
especially if you're
pocket
coming to
and
the meetup game.
So good.
Because we're giving away prizes. And some of the prizes, you have to be, in order to win them, you have to at least register on Club WPT Gold for the meetup game.
You know, Jesse would love to get his hands on one of those. Put lodge shit all over it.
Yes, he did. He designed one. He had one.
Really?
Yeah. That's
That was
what,
a, wow.
we made like 20 of them, and they're all gone. People bought them. It's like peak Phil Ivy, summertime, bucket hat shit.
Wow.
I'd have got one if I'd have known there's only 20 of them.
Well, I'll
Limited
talk.
edition.
You're not supposed to have a hand.
Top hands only.
Well, looks like Mixson, you still got.
Fitting's coming, buddy. Don't worry about it. Don't
Actually,
worry. I'm not worried at all.
I'll fold with Queen 10, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't say that.
That's fine. King,
Actually, it doesn't
King
matter.
Queen Jack's coming then. Whatever.
I'll fold the 10 of spades.
You did, huh?
Throw the 10 of spades on the flop.
You're going to throw 10 Jack Queen out there.
What's the deal?
It's gonna be 35.
And then it'll be
35.
like-
Ebony
Deal.
back to getting great
You're actually only gonna
starters.
get 20
All
for the
in
rebuy?
with her big slick suited. And Mixson.
Oh.
In the window.
There's 10. Oh, God.
Mixson. Look at this. Mixson
I
flopping
gotta say, though, you are
trips.
so good.
Big
Keep it
pot,
clean.
94,500 on hand number 36.
Good job.
And Mixon's going to get the full double up.
Applause. Good job. 35.
Really trying to get some more money in this prize pool.
For real.
Everyone's allowed to go all in blind before rebuy.
And Big Slick goes down in flames. So Mixon, the chip leader with 94,500. Ebony, even though she lost that hand,
What a fucking
she's second in
boss you
chips
are,
with 43,000. Hiker now with 40,000. Skull Mike
Oh, you think?
and Bryan are the shorties
in the world.
with 10,500.
Yeah, you
We
scared
already
me
have
so
one
bad.
elimination. Augustin just decided not to use his rebuy opportunity.
There's a
He's
little-
out. So
little
down
fucker.
to 8,
Even if I did,
and we're minutes away from
Will
this
be it,
going
right?
into the freeze-out format.
What will be, will be.
then
All in.
Egg.
10,
Skull Mike
6.
goes all in because he wants to
that
rebuy.
is exactly right. That is- What will
9-10
be, will be.
suited. He has not used his rebuy yet. MJ with the hooks. Gonna make the call. So this would be for Skulls.
Not what I wanted to see.
All of his chips.
Goody, goody gumdrop.
Skull looking
Let's get
for some
some,
hearts.
You were saying you wanted to get more money in the prize
Yeah.
pool.
You did say
I
that.
did. Guilty. Guilty. All right. Might as well. Be, oh.
There's a
Whoa.
10.
Wow, did she
You
shuffle?
needed that one.
I skipped all my 10s.
2 pair for both players.
Oh, my 9's no good.
There's the other 10. How lucky is Skull?
Oh, my goodness.
How lucky is Skull Mike?
Gosh.
His horseshoe
10s are high.
back inserted.
Anastasia is such a little robot dealer.
MJ can't believe it.
Sorry, MJ, that's dirty.
That was bad.
It was dirty. I was just gonna say the stream room. Yeah. Stream room.
Really is.
Stream room. All right.
And for those coming to the free roll on the 15th, you do have to be a member of the Lodge Austin. Gotta be, even if you're a member of the Lodge in San Antonio, you gotta also be a member of the Lodge Austin.
Yeah.
Mixson.
Yeah, you're the one talking about me taking. Yeah.
Do you have proof of that?
I love that.
Only give any proof.
Oh, there's video. I do have video actually.
Me drinking a beer. What's that proof of? Just having a good time.
I have at least 3 like 40+ second long videos. So even that alone right there, that's like 3 minutes.
Okay. How much time was on the clock? Oh, there was no clock.
2000.
2000.
MJ, still a little steamed from the last hand against Skull.
Button good.
She'll
Y'all both
take
got
that
some
one
chirping
down.
chips now, I see.
No chirp, no chirp. This is just normal day to day.
Still chirping.
All right, mini chirps.
Who's coming to the meetup game
Chirp, chirp.
on President's Day, February 17th?
Got a freaking
Are
bird
you gonna be
woke me up
here?
this morning, speaking of chirps.
Brad
Cardinal
Owen,
and Blue
Andrew
Jay right
Nemi,
outside my freaking window.
me, Skull,
You've got a
I
name
don't know
on
sells a party.
Gary Blackwood, Bet on
Crack
Drew.
it down.
Others will funnel through seat 5.
Almost got
Come
out
play
there
with
my
us.
hose and
It's always a fun
Spray it
time on the
down.
meetup
You
games.
didn't do that.
I didn't do it, but I thought about it. I'm not trying to have a habit of these birds having their little meetup game outside my bedroom.
Meetup game. Golly, I hope I wreck you at the meetup game.
You still have nightmares about what happened on the last
I
one?
might have to bum hunt you during the meetup game.
Are you not one of the meaties?
We got video of what happened to you on the last meetup game.
Oh yeah, do you?
God, that was rare form.
Yeah, rare form where you win every hand no matter what hand you have. Yeah, you're right.
I think we'll have one more hand before the players will go on a short break. You won't be going on a break, but they will. You're watching a sit-and-go tournament. After this hand, nobody will be allowed to rebuy, as the players will be going on a break after this hand. So you might see some all-ins here on this hand of those who can still rebuy. MJ, Jimbonics, and Hiker have already used their one rebuy. So Skull, Mixson, Bryan, Ebony, they all
Gotta be
have a
careful
chance
playing 1-2
to
though,
rebuy if
right,
they
if you're a
want
pro,
to.
'cause you might be preying on the 1-2 ecosystem.
We see the
according to
hooks
some.
again. And Bryan is going to go all in for 10,500.
Whatever happened to that 1-2 thing between you and Jalen?
I won.
Ah.
Jay bought out at like the week before Christmas. Had about I had like 30 hours left to play, but he still had like 50.
Not gonna get another shot, huh?
But I was
Fuck.
basically uncatchable at that point
Yeah.
for him.
I figured once he stopped updating the spreadsheet that he wasn't doing too well.
Hiker with a pocket pair and a beautiful gold shirt.
One.
all in for Hiker.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Bones with just 14,000 chips. He realizes he can't rebuy unless he's totally out of chips.
Good way to go on break.
So he's doing some calculations.
Another level for-
Does it make sense
No.
for me to go all in? It does.
Oh,
So he's going to go all in for his 10-4.
I was looking
The
at
only
the
reason he's doing that is
presentation of the
because
instead of that.
he had less than starting stack chips. And you can't rebuy
Not really,
unless you are
recommended,
out
but-
of chips. So Bones says, I'm either going to win this big pot or I'm going to
Haters gonna have
rebuy.
Wow, I would have definitely.
All right, then 5 for the main
Yeah, you
event.
have the rebuy. You got a chance at.
So three ways. Hiker here with
I would.
Pocket nines. Now
whatever hand you had,
Hiker
I would
loses
prefer
here.
that, obviously.
Yeah.
He's out.
That hard.
Was not what I.
Actually, he has more chips than anybody, so he doesn't have a chance to be out.
Or 40
But
even.
Bones would have to
35.
rebuy if he
Maybe
wanted to
20,
continue.
21.
Really know how we can win this one.
And
Bryan as well.
Diamonds?
Nines.
Hiker has-
nines against jacks against the,
has them both
traditional
covered.
10-4 offsuit.
Diamonds. Fuck. Oh, we got straight draws. A lot of sixes out there. Okay, fuck
That's
me.
gonna be tough.
Okay.
They held up.
So Bryan, Jacks hold up. Bones will be
You don't
rebuying.
have to rebuy, dude. You can just call it, dude.
Or will he? He's rebuying.
It's more tempting than you think.
And we are going to go on a break, but before we do, I want to tell you about something
Yeah, we gotta
special
break
here.
that. MJ 500.
How cool would it be
You need the whole 9
to
minutes.
win your seat to the LCS Half Milli Tournament? Working with our stream sponsor, you can now win your seat on Club WPT Gold. Use code LODGE when signing up and play satellites as low as 5 sweeps coins to get you on your journey to securing your seats. For details, please see the link in the description. Folks, we're going to be on a short break. The players will be. You will not. When I count to 3, you will be right back with us. 1, 2, 3. There you go. We're back. Players are making their way back to the table. They were just on a 12-minute break. You were not. How about that, folks? The flux capacitor is working. Let's go over some things while we're waiting for the players to get back in their seats. We are now in a total freeze-out format, meaning there are no more rebuys. You get eliminated, you are done. We are playing for a seat in the main event, which is coming up, LCS. The main event, $1 million guarantee, $3,000 buy-in, February 26th through March the 3rd. Final table will be March the 3rd. We'll be streaming that. For more information on which event or events that work best for you, go to the lodgepokerclub.com website.
What?
Search for the events of the Lodge Championship Series, our flagship event of the year.
Very cool.
First and second. Huh?
8 players remain. MJ is the short stack with just 9,000 chips. She decided not to rebuy.
3,000?
3,000.
Mixson chip leader with 74,000. Ebony is second in chips with 48.5.
Damn, shit.
27.
You got him.
Ebony will win the first hand back from break. Our next break will be in about an hour and 45 minutes.
Fucking stuff.
Levels are 15 minutes in duration. We are in the freeze-out format. No more rebuys.
Where we get this jacket from?
Thrift store. Vintage Vintage lovers only. She's
Here or in Vegas? Here?
no, she's a reseller on out of Chicago. Her name is China. And
China?
then,
From Chicago.
or maybe it was the black and white one, and then I found this one on eBay.
eBay.
Yeah.
MJ
When
with
she
the
posted this on her
jacks.
stories, I was like, you know that's coming to me. Like,
I used to love eBay as a kid.
that was like last week, right? 3rd grade.
Good one. Good one. Yeah, good one. Good one.
That's what we need. Is we need Mike's 3rd grade school picture.
Oh my God. Honestly, that's what you should do on the stream is get everyone's kid's picture as their profile.
Yeah, I like that.
Profile pic.
I like that.
I might have been.
I would look like an actual troll doll.
That's pretty good looking
Here,
kid.
everyone.
Over 1,000 people watching. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's do a little roll call from all over the world. I'll try to give you a shout out,
That's funny.
Really?
although I am
Do you have any
delayed
info?
from you.
Yeah, I'll show you.
MJ is going to take this one down. Blinds are now 1,000,
Hope the room
1,500,
hasn't,
1,500.
Graduated to bobbleheads yet, have they?
No, but I used to collect bobbleheads.
Yeah.
I have a lot of bobbleheads.
Yeah, you and Rick a bobblehead?
I have about, someone got me a bobblehead of me, and I have one in there. It's
Oh, yeah.
funny, yeah.
Somebody, I
Every time I
got
have the bobblehead.
somebody bought him a bobblehead. I bought him a bobblehead.
I used to love bobbleheads. I don't know why. It's like one of the only things I used to collect as a kid.
You still have them?
In a box. I gave a lot of them away. I still have a few. Like I had some pretty rare bobbleheads. Ichiro rookie bobblehead, like minor league
You still
Randy
have it?
Johnson. Yeah.
He's in the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah,
So
I have a lot. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Jeter bobbleheads. I got like some crazy bobbleheads.
I'd love to know who the lone dissenter is. That
Me
didn't vote
too.
for him.
I was just going to say
It's
that.
ridiculous,
Yeah. Same guy that didn't vote for Jeter.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah. 97.3% of the
Mixson
99, whatever the number
ace-9 suited, 2,500 to call. The chip leader decides to come along in the small
hiker.
blind. And we'll go 3 ways to this flop. Hiker out in front with his jacks.
You watch any of that NFL awards last night, Bones?
I was at a home game, so I watched with the sound off. But I saw it, yeah.
Did you see when Allen won the MVP? Did you hear any of the audio or no?
No.
He goes out there with the MVP, a short speech, and he thanks some of the staff in the Bills, and he goes, I want to thank Slick Rick.
Thanks to what?
He wants to thank Slick Rick from the mailroom.
Oh, yeah.
So I chopped that up and I said, Josh Allen loves Slick Rick, and I had this funny.
Nice.
Who got the NL MVP?
It's just one MVP in football.
Oh, I thought there was AFC and NFC.
Nah.
They have like offensive player of the year and stuff like that.
It would make sense to do AFC and NFC.
You gotta do that in baseball.
They did it in baseball because they just, all the games were in the same league.
But now, it kind of is.
I think it's just stuck. I mean, they don't do it in basketball. They don't do it in hockey.
They should just have one.
Hiker in
baseball,
great
and
shape here. Mixon
could change it.
with the open-ender.
I always found it odd that hockey and basketball play exactly half the number of games that baseball does. 162 versus 81.
A lot more physical.
No, I get why. It's just the number itself has always struck me as exactly half was odd.
They probably had the exact same amount of teams at one point when they were making the schedule. And that's however they break it up, like 4 out of conference, 2 in conferences or whatever.
I see.
Thank you.
Hiker will take
Pretty
that
amazing
down.
that there's so
And
many
he's paying homage
games
to
in hockey
our two great moderators,
like football,
Yoda
you
and
know,
VW Bug.
the
Look
games
at
they play, and it's
Yoda
football's
on top
more
of a
physical than hockey,
VW
but
Bug.
hockey's still
Hiker's so nice.
pretty rough, dude.
Right.
Yeah, especially if you're like the one who's fighting. Or the field.
And they get paid a lot less in hockey too.
Sorry.
3,000.
3,000.
Mixing with some Broadway cards and a ton of chips. Blinds increase every 15 minutes in this sit and go. Three ways to this flop. Jimbonics with ace deuce suited. Hits his ace. And a wheel draw. Jimbonics just with 17,000 chips.
35.
3,500.
And Jimbonics, the Oprah of Chatsville. Well, the players were on break. I walked into the dealer's break room, and Mariano and Mishu bought pizza for all the dealers. Very nice. Mishu was the dealer of the bad beat that hit the other night. He was dealing at that table.
Thought about bringing an Oprah bobblehead too.
Should have.
Since the Oprah of Chatsville at the table.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Oprah of Chatsville.
Yeah.
He likes to give things away to the folks in Chatsville. There's a membership for you and a membership for you.
Look, I'm just sitting here and bowling. So Rampage made that final table the other day. You know how did he win?
I think he got 6.
6th. Never saw. And you pulled some big bounty, eh?
I pulled a 150K.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
I woke up that morning and I was like, I have a feeling like that something's gonna happen, so I recorded it on my OBS.
Oh.
So I'm waiting on the editors.
Mixing
That's gonna
with
be
the
good.
bullets.
That'd be a good clip.
55.
Gonna make it a lot.
I look
All
wild as
in
shit
for
'cause I have no lighting on, I'm
47,000.
just
Jimbonics
chilling.
with the hooks.
Something under my
Yeah.
cans,
We've seen
and I'm
Jack
like-
so
Fucking
often
bouncing on your
today.
bed, I'm sure. Doing something.
I was in shock, actually. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, here comes the 500K. I didn't know the 500K had already been pulled.
Was that the next best?
Yeah. There was like
Jimbonics.
4 or 5 of those, I think.
This would be for it for him. There are no more rebuys.
Insane.
He's already used one.
Was that a week ago?
So he's in for $1,000 in this
Monday.
tournament.
No, Monday. Monday. So 4 days ago.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm still.
Should have hit you up for a cash stream. Goddamn.
No.
Good lay down, Jimbonics. Good lay
I
down.
donated to the last calories.
On the stream.
That's like 3 years ago.
I call.
At least you know.
Bryan makes the call.
Tens have been hot
Those
today.
are hot, Mixon. Get
Pins
wrecked.
are hot.
Right in the window, too. Just get wrecked.
Well done, man.
Thanks.
I pulled an ace, too.
This would be for Brian's tournament life. On hand number 45.
Jacks. I don't want to see
A 10 right in the
Oh,
window.
You called it.
Tens are
Oh,
hot.
God, that's fucking brutal. God,
Looking for an
what
ace
kind
from
of stage
space.
is doing today?
No ace.
Oh, my God.
Showing us the love. That's what she's doing.
Oh,
Anastasia
God.
dealing
Maybe it's the
heat.
bucket hat.
All right. Hand it over.
No.
Aces cracked
He's living
in the studio.
See, we didn't have this little last time.
Under the
I'd be able to,
lights.
root for
I wouldn't have
me.
beat either of those guys.
Nah, we just want blood. Greedy.
See? Being greedy is good,
Greedy.
right?
We have a new chip leader,
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Brian.
Tens
That
are.
man right
Been
there.
running.
We might hear Slick Rick in a valley in 20 minutes screaming through that wall. Could be a screamer. We're on Scream Watch.
Oh my God.
Special audio performance by.
If I start seeing 10 whatever, I think I'm in there.
I can both
think
got in
I'm
there with
in
the
there.
10-4.
Why do you think I put 10-4 in?
Yeah, had to.
Yeah.
No such luck.
It's a must.
Oh, damn.
He has a 10. That's it.
Yeah, show
Bones
the 10. Mandatory show 10.
gets a
From this
walk.
point on. If you jam,
Haven't seen
Oh my
walks
God, right? If you have a
today.
10, must
Just the 10
flip at
has to
least
be
one.
shown.
If you have two, just the one is fine.
This one.
This one is fun.
Any jam with a 10.
No, if you win the pot and you have a 10, just show the 10.
Yeah.
If y'all agree, let's do that.
Oh, yeah,
I think
do
it's fun.
I agree.
Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Sure.
With a 10?
Yeah.
If you win the-
if you win the pot and you have a 10.
Sure.
If you win with a 10, they've
So you get
all
500 from
agreed
each player?
they will show.
Ooh, we could add. Interesting. We could add a little something there. Kind of like that.
Get one big blind from
20
the drawer.
bucks? 20 bucks a player?
No.
20 bucks a player. Come on, get a buy-in back. Call it the hybrid sit and go.
Hybrid city.
Fold.
I cannot.
MJ with big
No
slick.
10.
Yeah, there.
No 10.
We'll take it down.
Fold at 10-4.
No 10.
Unlucky today.
That's why I
If that
couldn't
one
say
didn't
anything about the
win,
20 because I had a
what
10 in
would?
my hand.
Eight players remain.
Fantastic. I can do it.
You got a 10?
MJ with the
Nice.
aces on
I
hand
have
48.
Wow.
Will we see aces get cracked
I
again?
guess I'll call.
I mean, the 10s are
Alright,
better than the
that's-
aces today.
I haven't been lucky.
She made
though.
sure you didn't have a 10 before she called.
I know.
That's the
called
only
playing
thing
it
you gotta
safe.
be worried
Aces
about.
have not
I
been
literally
safe
haven't.
today. Ebony looking for a 6 right in the
God.
window.
Window.
6 in the window.
Aces.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been lucky.
Needs an ace, does MJ. Does not come, and
welcome.
Ebony
We have a
cracks
new
aces.
nickname for Anastasia.
Wow.
And MJ is
Anastasia the
done.
Assassin.
Unbelievable. Thank you, MJ.
Nice game.
Good game.
Yeah, good game.
Sorry, MJ.
Got it in with the best hand in poker. That's just when you know it's not your day.
If I folded 10-9, would have made the straight.
Dirty, dirty.
So down to 7. Ebony now the chip leader.
Jacks or
Bones and
whatever.
Skull Mike are the
Hard to forget
shorties.
This is getting a little wild.
Getting? It's been. It's been.
Kind of afraid to have a pair.
It's getting a
pair,
little
Mike,
ridiculous here.
My 10 would have beat your set there, by the way. I folded 10-9.
We said 10s are hot.
I guess the
Especially a
guys
connected
don't
one? What
like
are you doing over there?
Slow roll with aces.
If you'd had 20,000,
That was wild.
maybe I
Sometimes-
call.
Slow roll
Sometimes the
redemption.
slow roll speech gets punished.
Yeah.
But I mean, asking for a 10 is, we can call that fair today. Any other day, no. That's,
It wasn't just the ask for the 10. It was the.
yeah, there was a little, there was a little of that.
It was that before the ask for the 10. It was the major. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a little of that for sure.
Just like I have aces.
I'll call.
Big slick for Bryan. Jimbonics in trouble here, but does flop
You
the
need to
open
prop that
ender.
too for an Anastasia deals. How many times she says guys per stream? You get like a little ticker on the top right. Hey guys, what's up, guys? 2 players, guys. Guys.
So Bryan, now with the flush draw, way out in front. Jimbonics
You're still feeling the effects. Shake it off, shake it off.
looking
dude.
for
Good, trust me.
a king,
That's
an
way worse.
8. As long as it's not a club, there's the 8.
That was
Jimbonics
nothing.
gets there.
That's
And Bryan fires
Double
out.
what?
Jimbonics is going to get the double
board.
up.
Great.
Damn.
7.
Jimbo.
Can you believe that? Ace King of clubs. People have
I
had
can't believe anything today. Anything is believable for what we've seen today.
Open ender on the flop. I couldn't really go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, you weren't going anywhere for sure. Well, I saw the 2 clubs out there, and I had, top 2 clubs.
Hard
And
to
I thought
believe
we
all
might
this
be.
happened
I
in
just
2
thought we
hours,
might
huh?
be playing the board, but
Hard to believe all this happened in 2.5 hours, huh?
It's a little hard to believe.
A little hard to believe.
It's a special day
A
today.
little hard to believe.
I don't know. It's February. It's like 8 degrees outside. It's kind of weird. It's a weird
the
time.
atmosphere is abnormal.
It's a very
anyway,
weird
so.
time.
It's a weird time.
The assassin does it again.
Oh, I can get away from you a little bit there, buddy. Ebony starting to build chips. She's been on a little bit of a roller coaster today. 72,000 chips. Skull Mike and Bones. The short stack, but still plenty of chips. Both are under 10 big blinds.
You stole Jungle's cowboy hat, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you know what? You know what that means?
You're not stealing that. I just got this.
Oh, what? Hey,
Absolutely not.
then take from the studio, you give to the studio.
You're not the studio, sir.
Hey, but you know,
All
I'm
in
in
for
the studio.
17.5.
All in from
We
Bones.
can talk about it.
Ace 10 of hearts.
No, no, no.
Mixson with some suited Broadway cards and a chance to knock out a very tough opponent in Bones. going to go all in here.
24-5.
We'll take it.
Is it good news?
And this will be
Take it.
for
One of
Bones'
these or the other.
One of you got to
tournament life.
Sorry, buddy.
Just show that. Only show that one.
That's all you need.
10-4. 10 show the 4.
Yeah, don't love it.
Mixson.
Don't love it. News, these tunes.
Oh, God.
Chance to knock out Bones.
Guess that means Jack in the window.
This is it?
Black City.
All right, man.
Needs a king or a jack.
Let's take my 7 back now.
Or some chopportunities now. Doesn't happen.
All right, stick
So
around.
Bones is going to get the double up. And he's got some breathing room. Mixson now. The short
Sorry,
stack.
buddy. Just the 10.
Sitting at
I love it.
7,000.
Easiest shovel in my life. Just peeled the 10 of hearts.
Yeah.
Didn't even care about
It's in
the
there
other.
for sure.
Yeah, it's snap.
Jason Pease says, I just liked and subscribed because this is such a high quality
Don't even
production.
ace king there.
A lot of
Ace king would
effort
be
to
preferred.
benefit the viewer.
Nobody had ace king.
Very well thought out. Jason Pease,
I
welcome
did
to
not have
Chatsville.
this king. I would have rather have had the king jack. Make more straights with the king jack. You made it 4
I did.
because you just got chips or because you have a good hand?
A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
Could be, yeah, I was gonna say it could be both. Doesn't necessarily have to be either or. Could be either.
Could just have a 10.
That part.
It's true.
Bones, who just
I've been
got the
in
double
here.
up, now wakes up with
Eggs are
Cowboys.
here just in time.
Just in time.
All
Great.
clubs, nobody with a club in their hand.
Awesome.
Forgot about those. These are so young.
Gut shot possibilities for Hiker.
one?
Chance to crack kings, and he does.
Sodium overload
Hiker
from that
gets
buffet
there
ball.
with the straight.
Way too much soy sauce.
Can we see a straight flush on board?
3,000.
And kings go down in flames.
Safe flush, huh? Safe flush.
Toronto is in the house.
Yes, sir.
Ottawa,
10.
Canada.
How about Jeremy?
Yeah, I had 3 plus.
Vermont.
Pretty dusty. 10.
Denmark. Utah, Israel, Illinois, Texas,
Well, if it was a straight flush, you would've
Tulsa,
got-
Oklahoma. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah.
I'd say those surprises were when you
Hey,
watch
if you
it.
think the crew is doing a great job today, they always do. I think they always knock it out of the ballpark. Type in Crew Rocks. Let them know. They will see it. They will smile and say, you know what? Somebody out there really likes what I'm doing today. Type in Crew Rocks.
Call.
All in for Mixson with ace-10 offsuit. Blinds are at 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, so 3.5 bigs for Mixson. He puts it all in.
I got to try.
And Bryan says, I got 9 high and a chance to knock out the great Mixson it up. Mixson a chance to get
Give him
the double
Could've
up.
just played knight 5.
A 9 right in the window.
Glad I didn't.
Mixson looking for an ace or a 10.
Heart.
Hart would chop it up. No heart. So
Nice.
Mixson is going to be eliminated.
Button good.
And we are down to 6.
Yeah, thank you.
Mixson is going to take his deviled eggs. I think he had 2 remaining. And take them out of the studio.
They could and purchase them for this room. Or what?
He had to roll that all the way to the door and then take his plate. Fucking just take his
Ebony, the chip leader.
What was that about?
Skull Mike,
Get over here and hang out
the
with
shorty, under 10 big blinds.
Yeah, I was flustered. Jeez Louise. All in.
All in for Skull.
16-5.
Oh.
Suited Broadway cards and a bourbon-infused toothpick. Will anybody call him?
So close, but I'm gonna fold.
Ebony will say, I do not want to give you any chips.
Fair. Fair.
He's king with it.
Folks,
Ebony
how
king?
cool, what do you think of the flux capacitor? The ability to watch a tournament
Stop
stream
when we
without
fold
experiencing any breaks. How cool is that?
I like the appreciate their respect.
You can't get a flux capacitor on Amazon. I'm just telling you. Try.
I wouldn't go that
Go
far.
search Amazon.
Yeah, it's
Search
Well,
flux
respect right there.
capacitor. I bet you don't find one.
don't know what Mixson was
But
doing.
we have one.
Don't know what he,
Take it to his car.
don't know what he was doing there. Wanted to make it harder for you to remove the chair.
Okay.
Come. Have a look. Let's see.
Ebony's
Which one's
gonna
a 10?
Ooh, get in there. I'll take your chip.
bet 19,500.
Bonza. Deuce. All right.
No Doyle today.
Okay. Fair's fair.
Is that an annual promotion in October now, or was that a one-time deal?
To what?
Induce promotion?
Which one?
Doyle Day.
Doyle Day?
Oh, I don't know.
You guys did it 2 years in a row, right?
Yeah, I'm not in charge of the promotions team. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I think I played that.
I fucking played that the first Doyle's day. Didn't get it. And then literally the first hand after it closed, I won. It was pretty brutal. And I won 3 times in the next hour. And then I won tilted.
Raise 4.
Don't take any of
Players
that
talking
shit,
about
Bryan.
the tournament we had, the cash day we had on Doyle Brunson Day. If you won with 10 deuce, the Doyle in your hand, like Bryan has right here. You got a special
Check is still
bonus. Lines are about to go up. They're already 1,000, 2,000, 2,000. Every 15 minutes, ace on the river. Ebony's queen is going to be good enough, but does she think, will she think that she has to bet here? She does.
11.
She's going to
Just
bluff with
because
the
we were
best
just
hand.
talking about it. Doyle.
Yeah, I guess you gotta play that
What do we know?
conversation there.
15, 25?
15.
15-3.
Meetup game, President's Day, the 17th, coming up in just a week and a half. Brad O and Andrew Nemi back in the house. How did Skull Mike get an equal picture with Brad and Andrew? I mean, that's just wrong. Look at my picture. It's like in the corner over there. I'm going to lodge a complaint. Skull's picture, 23 times the size of my picture. Come play the meetup game with all of us. We'll have a good time. Monday, President's Day, it all starts at 2 p.m. Always fun. Meetup games. How in the world?
Call.
Goes. We'll see a flop here. Jimbonics in the big blind. Battle of the blinds here. Bryan was defending with Jack 3. Jimbonics flops a pair. 98% equity. We'll take that down.
Good.
Tomorrow we'll be back with some cash Hold'em live stream at 3 p.m. Central. I will tell you some of the players.
Is that the first walk of the day?
No, we've had a walk
might be.
once before today, at least that I know of. Tomorrow's stream, 5:10 with a $10 big blind Annie. Efan is back. Sam Queso, remember him from Dallas? Our villain.
I did not. have a
Jarhead,
clue.
and,
That's why you
and it
told me.
says Lee Orts scheduled to appear tomorrow.
Absolute dog shit.
My good buddy, Lee Orts.
$16.5.
Skull Mike, ace 4, all in for his tournament life. Ace 4 suited. Jimbonics on the button. A chance to knock off Skull Mike with just 5-4 suited.
Okay.
Wow.
Bone says, I'll play.
Is that
Skull
Jack
Mike,
ten? Jack
way
ten?
out front here.
Hearts on Hearts Violence.
Jack 10, it would have been just the 10 first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have.
Ace
would've
4
left it
versus
there.
Jack 8 of hearts.
10, right there.
Skull Mike, a chance to get the double up.
Punish him. That's fine.
Bones hits his Jack.
Good game.
And Skull
Give me that hat, sir.
All right. That's,
is eliminated. Ebony takes her hat back. That's interesting. Ebony took a hat from our studio, didn't return it.
Mike,
But she wants her hat back. Come on, Ebony.
oh, it's
We love Ebony.
thank you. If not,
Always stylish.
Thank
Thanks, Mike. Good
you.
game.
Skull Mike eliminated.
Me.
So if you had Skull Mike as your champion today, it's not going to happen. 5 players remain. Get rid of that chair, please. Winner gets a seat to the main event. Second place gets some cash. And Ebony, who's had some great starters. She's had aces, queens, jacks, deuces, and now kings through 60 hands.
Hey, yellow from you?
And Ebony, 86,000 in chips.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody tuning in today. We've had some amazing streams the last couple weeks. Shout out to Skull Mike. Skull Mike curates the games. He puts these games together. I don't want to give him too much credit because then he gets even more confident than he already is. The boy's a confident kid. Bordering on cocky. Blinds now 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. Jimbonics hits his ace.
10.
And he will take it down. Big shout out to Anastasia. Doing a great job dealing today. There's your stacks. Chip leader with 28 big blinds. Bryan now 6 big blinds. He's in a position where he's going to have to shove. As 5-handed, those blinds come around very quickly.
All in?
All in from Bones with the ace-5 suited.
Okay.
Will anybody find anything to call?
Let's see.
At this table, Jimbonics is in for $1,000, and as is Hiker. I think those are the only two. MJ also bought, but she is out.
Decision.
Please fold.
Jimbonics says, I got a chance to knock out a player here. But it's too much. Too much. Be for the majority of his chips. Cannot do it.
Thank you.
A little nittier of a fold than I would have liked.
So the schedule. Got the absolute true free roll on the 15th. That is a Saturday, 12:15. You're going to want to get here. If you're a member of the Lodge Card Club here in Austin, absolutely free roll. No money out of your pocket to enter. That's 12:15. It's a $50,000 free roll. First top 3 places will get a seat to the main event. That's $3,000 each. Then the remaining money will be split and paid out. Going to want to get here early on the 15th. The 16th is the ladies' tournament. Kicks off LCS. And the 17th is the meetup game. All celebrating and leading up to Lodge Championship Series. Ebony again with Cowboys. How many pocket pair does Ebony get in 63 hands? Kings twice now. Aces, queens, jacks, deuces. Maybe she could get all cards, pocket pair. Call that the cycle. You know, if a player hits for a single, triple, double, home run, they call it a cycle.
Not
You
shabby.
A poker player getting
pocket
all
pairs.
pocket pairs.
I had them 3 hands ago also.
I was holding one of your outs.
You mean she was holding 2 of yours?
I like that. I've never heard anyone say that.
Hiker, ace 10. Got about 12 big blinds. It's going to put it all in.
Okay. First one's very good. Second's not good.
And the battle of the blinds, Hiker will take it down.
What was your first thought when the table got even bigger?
I'm in trouble.
How long ago did they change it?
Like November or something.
Yeah, like,
As a player, I love it. for
Oh, it's
sure.
awesome.
Yeah. Plenty of room, yeah.
It was a little cramped when you'd play nine-handed, and now it's not so bad. But poor eyesight, sometimes I do have to do that 'cause it's way down there.
Who do you think's going to win, chat? 5 players remain. Is it going to be Ebony? She's certainly getting the cards right now.
How many oranges do you have?
5.
Jimbonics.
Still showing tens, right?
Sure.
What is that hat he's wearing? Bryan, the short stack here, got about 3 bigs. I'm sorry, 5 bigs. So he's going to be looking for a place to shove here. Can't wait too much longer. Hiker 15 bigs. Going to make this raise to 7,000.
Is this it? Is this it?
Bryan says, do I make my stand with 8 high? Nope, I don't.
Good fold.
Had the nut.
Yep.
Tens just the nuts now.
Yeah.
Good luck, all in.
Thank you.
How much in stages?
95.
So first and second place are going to get a seat, and third place is going to get $200. Fourth place, nothing. Good day, sir. First and second place will get an entry worth $3,000, the main event. Bryan, for his tournament life,
Wow.
there's the 10, the card of the day.
No waiting.
Ebony looking for some help, does not get it. And Bryan's going to get the much-needed
Analyze.
double up.
I would have to battle Ebony over here.
Yep.
He's
Thanks for
back to
calling.
5 big
You know what, you
blinds.
Yeah. Well,
This Ebony stack is.
it actually wouldn't have been a call. It would have been a shove to try
Yeah.
to get her off of it.
Sure.
But I figured since she was at least going to call,
Yeah.
watch and see what happens.
Jimbonics with the ladies. Looks like he raised to 10,000. And Hiker decides to come along with queen 6 of spades in the big blind. Battle of blinds here. Ace may slow some things down.
Check.
This whole table's gonna go out there and play cash games,
Yeah.
like for the rest of the year, and then
Sure.
just do the 10 first. No one's gonna understand why.
Right.
I'm just like, yep, that's what I'm gonna do from now on. Hopefully, I remember.
Yeah. There's a 10 in your hand. Probably good.
Jimbonics will show his friend Hiker.
Nice hand, nice hand.
So, is it Australia you're going to?
Korea.
Korea. Oh, Korea.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got all the catchphrases down?
I have none of the catchphrases down. Are there any I should know?
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna practice saying thank you a lot, and I still don't know what that is, but
Kamsamnida, I think. Somebody who speaks Korean, what does kamsamnida mean? My wife says that all the time. She's learning Korean. She's going to Korea later this year.
Cedar Park, there's a big Asian market in Cedar Park.
oh
They have-
really?
Yeah, and they have all kinds of styles of food. And there's a Korean food market in there too. So maybe go in there and learn some Korean.
I believe it's 38.5.
All in from Hiker,
Good luck.
the man from Georgia. Blind on blind, he'll take it down.
You weren't
Talking
sure?
about H-Mart?
Is that what it is? Is it H Mart? I can't remember the name.
Like North of-
Probably.
It has a big indoor cafe and it's a bunch of different.
Yeah, a bunch of different stalls in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's H Mart.
Yeah, I think it's H Mart. Yeah.
Pretty wild place.
Cool place.
Like if you know what to get and know how to cook certain stuff, I mean, that's just where you go.
Yeah.
But then, you know, there's plenty of weird shit that you'd be like, I'm never.
Never gonna have that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's live seafood section in H Mart is it's like a freaking aquarium.
9,000.
9,000.
Bryan fires out 9,000 with ace queen offsuit. Hiker with an ace in his hand on the button. Decides to not play. Ebony with some Broadway cards and a ton of chips. Jimbonics now the chip leader. Ebony hits her jack, though, and will do the checking. Top pair for Ebony. Bryan looking for an ace or a queen or a heart now. Bryan in a tough position with just 16,000 chips. Looking for an ace, queen, or heart. Does not come. Ebony's jacks are going to be good.
15,000. Fold.
And there's the fold. Bryan is down to 2 big blinds, which is never fun.
Puts me all in, doesn't it? Guess I should have just jammed. 4 and 4, right?
So Bryan
Four Annie.
is all in
1, 2.
with his blind and his ante. He's all in.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Remember, the top 2 get a seat. All in for Bones
30.
with King 8 offsuit. Ebony a little bit better with King 8 suited.
Oh, shit, 35. My bad.
And you notice the equity. Bryan actually, with 9 high,
Numbers.
has the best equity here. Not anymore, now that
Good luck on him.
Thanks.
one of the King 8s folded.
I badly misplayed the last hand. I misplayed ace queen. I should have just shoved it all in. Wow.
9 and a 6 on the
We
flop.
got a 7 coming. Or that.
There's the boat for Bryan. He
Can I
will
have
not
can I have any
die.
more?
Overkill.
A higher boat.
Chips, please.
Bonus chips.
Bonus 1,000 for everybody, or
Bryan will
my
not
gosh.
die.
Wow. It's a miracle.
Bryan back to 5 bigs.
Fun.
Yeah.
Actually, 4.5 bigs.
Anastasia woke up and chose violence.
Bones all in, ace 4 offsuit.
Oh, why are you picking on my blind? I don't know anybody that would play this hand. I guess there's some absolute maniacs out there. I'm not one of them.
A 10?
Ace club.
Almost.
Don't show that. That's a deuce, you know? No good on this table.
Obviously, it was ahead. If you would have had a 10, he would have called.
True, true.
I mean, they were probably very live cards.
What is y'all's favorite day of the week? Friday as a kid was always my favorite day of the week. Just seemed
Colin?
you had the most to look forward to.
Mostly sure that it's
All
41.
in from Bones, ace jack suited.
Like I need 2 in a row.
I call.
And there's the call from Hiker with the jacks. Big pot here. And this is for Bones Tournament Life.
Sorry, messed it up.
Hiker
Well,
would be chip leader, I believe. Close to it. Ebony, you'd get close to it. Bones looking for an ace.
Okay, handle that. Queen of spades.
A queen or an ace does not come.
Yeah.
And Hiker knocks out Bones. And we're down
luck,
to
guys.
4.
Thank
Thank you.
thanks, man.
Yep.
Nice hand, Carrie.
Good luck.
Thanks.
88,000 chips for Hiker.
Nice hand.
The man from Georgia. Georgia on my mind. How about The Devil Went Down to Georgia? Remember that song? Charlie Daniels Band?
The stone bubble.
4th place gets absolutely nothing. Good day, sir. Or ma'am.
Does that say 200 for 3rd?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why don't we split that in half?
That was just the leftover money.
Yeah, the left.
The screen ran out and it's actually 2,000.
That'd be nice.
Given that the last one was 2,200 per second, I kind of doubt that.
I'm all in.
All in here.
Count, please.
12.
12,000.
Hiker, who's hot right now. He could knock out 2 players. Makes the call. Ebony will lay it down and let these 2 gentlemen
No 10.
fight it out. Hiker, could he knock out 2 players in 2 hands? Bryan cannot die. You cannot kill Bryan.
Wow.
A king right in the window. Pair of ducks for Hiker. Hiker looking for a deuce or an ace. Doesn't come.
That's him.
Wow.
Bryan will not die.
Button's good.
Two pair? No? Kings are better than two. Never mind. Thought you had two pair ace high kicker, but I'm an idiot.
Rules of poker are really unfortunate sometimes.
Dude, after playing that Deuces Wild tournament, I don't know what's going on anymore.
What kind of shit show was that? How fun was it? Crazy?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, it was hard on the dealers.
Yeah.
I survived against deuces once with a 7-deuce. We both ended up with quad sevens.
Wow.
At one point, the table I was in saw a pair of deuces dealt like 6 times within an hour and a half.
Ebony's going to put a ton of chips in there in the small blind and get the big blind to fold. So she will take down that pot.
Say that again. Seat 1 was dealt what? You said, yeah.
Oh, no, the table saw pocket deuces like 6 times in an hour or so.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think I heard Rick say several times that when he played it last year, he got deuces dealt to him 6 times.
4 times.
4 times?
But, you know,
Yeah.
the legend grows every time
Yeah,
he tells it.
it's like a fishing story. Yeah.
Didn't he lose with 5 aces in that one?
I'm sure he'll tell us all
He
about
had
it.
pocket
right?
twos and there were 3 on the board and somebody else had the 4th one.
No, someone had a natural 4-of-a-kind aces. Natural 4-of-a-kind beats any of the wild
Yeah.
cards.
It was something statistically unlikely.
The legend of the Slick Rick Deuces Wild Hand. I'm not lying when I tell you that Sean Deeb tweeted out the day after that happened that this was the worst bad beat he's ever seen when I lost a hand. Deuces Wild with pocket deuces in my hand. It's very hard to do that. Very hard.
I didn't hear that.
Big shout out to our moderators, Yoda of Chatsville and VW Bug. And a special thanks for a visitor in the bunker today, Jessica, J Taco. We ought to do a contest. Winner gets a chance to sit in the bunker for a live stream. Who would like that contest? J Taco also goes by J Money. She goes by a lot of things. Jimbonics, whenever he's faced with a decision, will look back at the clock.
Nice hand.
This thing hasn't brought me any luck. Off it goes.
Down to 4. Remember, third place gets paid $200. First and second place will get the seat. $3,000 value. At this table remaining, Hiker and Jimbonics have $1,000 invested in this tournament. Bryan and Ebony just 500.
Range 16.
Hiker with ace-6 offsuit. 11,000 to call in the small blind. Decides to fold.
Does it count as punishing the limper if it's just the small blind?
And ace 10 is, look at it, a suited 10.
I had a
Very
weak
nice.
That was a real 10 there.
Nice
Yeah,
hand.
the 10.
Thank you for showing. Yeah, ace-6 offsuit.
Oh, wow.
That gold shirt from Hiker. I don't know why that reminds me of the movie Goldfinger. James Bond? Anybody? Anybody? It's old school James Bond. That's Sean Connery, James Bond. Who's your favorite James Bond? Ebony's going to race here. Would put Bryan all in. Battle of the blinds. Ebony
Discipline
keeps
way down.
stealing blinds.
Two bad cars. I mean, best cars.
Blinds
on
are
the
now
track.
2,500,
What I meant to say was
5,000,
disciplinary is
5,000.
on Ebony's part.
All in.
So another eight
Bryan
or
with
so.
just 2.5 bigs
12,000.
goes all in the small blind with 8-4.
This is just bad positioning, bad timing, bad cards.
Jimbonics. Sir tanks a lot.
Nice double on me.
My God, Jimbonics.
It was either give him 10 or give him 10 more. I don't guess I need it
Ebony
yet, but
now
yeah,
over
I'll take it.
110,000.
Take it for that
Hiker
small
with
blind. Oh, wait, I'm in the small
92,000.
blind.
So Bryan and Jimbonics, the short stacks.
Yes, sir.
We are about 40 minutes away from another break. But you won't have to go on a break. Folks, if you're having fun, could you hit that thumbs up for us? Maybe subscribe to the channel. I think we're at 208,000 subscribers. Yes, we are. 208,000. Not too shabby. Open-ender for Jimbonics.
Thank you.
What's that?
Odds Bar and Bistro has a special going on for the big game on Sunday. I think for $10 you can get 6 wings, a pint of beer, and a shot of tequila. for $10 and watch the game.
I'm all in.
All in
Look
for
on.
Bryan.
17.
Jimbonics with the Gretzky. He's going to make this call. He's going to go all in. Hand number 82. Ryan's going to show the very powerful 10 in his hand.
did.
10s do not lose today. The battle of the shorties. All spades, nobody with a spade in their hand. 9 still good.
8.
Not dead.
Open ender for Bryan. Does not come. And Bryan is eliminated
Nice playing with you.
Nice playing, Jim. All right.
in 4th
Good
place.
playing with you.
Good game, bro.
Yeah, you bet.
And we are down to 3. So here we go, folks.
Good to play with you again.
You
Good to
too.
see you.
First and
too.
second
Good luck this weekend.
get seats to the main event of the LCS. 3rd place gets $200.
What part of town do you stay when you come
So a
to town usually?
$2,800
actually.
Oh, do you?
difference in
Yeah.
value.
Did not know that.
Yeah, most people don't. Even, I think every time I come here, I have a dealer ask me how long I'm in town. Yeah.
What part of town are you?
North Austin.
Surprised we don't see you here more often.
Yeah, I travel so much.
Would y'all have any interest in the 2 seat winners giving another 200 to 3rd place? Just to,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
it doesn't matter to me one way or the other, but
Fine with me.
all right.
So then they get
So-
600 total
Yeah,
for
just
their buy-in back, essentially.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Sound good?
All right, players just agreed. The 2
Well,
seat
200
winners
Yeah.
will throw $200 each to the 3rd place winner. So the 3rd place winner would walk out of here with $600 in their pocket. They just agreed to that.
It's suited. But I'm not going to play it because the other card's real trash.
The chair is eliminated. Down to 3. The chairmanator. Let's give a big shout out to the pride of Ukraine, Anastasia, our only
So you'll come
dealer
back
today.
if you want a seat, huh? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I play
In
pickleball
Georgia?
with
Oh.
Anastasia.
Anna?
She's very good. She loves the two-handed backhand.
That was a race. All right. I'll check.
Nice hand.
Thank you. Definitely a big blind range hand there.
Hey guys, so real quick, I heard there was some talk about wanting to adjust the prize pool, and so the 2 seats are must plays. So
Right,
Yeah,
we're just going to take
we know, we know.
200 out
yeah,
of
so if you
pocket.
take it out of your pocket and make any,
Yeah,
any
that's what we're
deal you
gonna
want to
do.
make that way is fine with us. So
Yeah.
okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Y'all can't give us most of a seat?
What kind of shoes does Hiker have? Are those clown shoes?
Or chop a seat and play
What
half the
the
time,
heck?
and
One
the other
tapped
person
it off
play
the
the other
bottom of
half.
the chair or something.
Hiker just going crazy with his wardrobe today. I love it. Wearing the pleather jacket, the gold latex shirt, and clown shoes. And he's the chip leader. Big slick. Ebony's going to come along. Three-handed.
Listen,
So you have to
Hiker.
last longer from Skull and Mixson and.
not yet. I have to.
Oh,
I
you have to win it outright.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
So I gotta knock one of y'all out.
Yeah, Ebony was in a last
I
longer
guess there's
with
3 people
Skull,
rooting for me and you then.
Mixson, and Bones, each paying
Most of
$500.
Chatsville, probably.
And if Ebony wins, finishes first or
Chatsville doesn't even
second,
know
she's
who
going
I
to
am
collect
anymore.
500 from Skull, 500 from Mixson, and 500 from Bones.
Sorry, I'll try to pay
Would be a
attention.
pretty profitable day for the amazing Ebony.
Oh, shit.
Hiker just had Big Slick. Now he's got Ace Queen. Don't know what Jimbonics has. 8-4. Jimbonics, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not calling with 8-4. Jimbonics. Come on. Come on,
One
Jimbonics.
time.
The Oprah of Chatsville. Wanting
I
some
thought she
camera
was done.
time.
That's why it took me so long. I'm sorry. Seconds after I said I'd start paying attention.
On.
All in from Ebony. With a pair of queens and a gut shot to Broadway. Jimbonics with the aces. Blinds are about to go up.
Sort of priced myself in there, didn't I?
Jimbonics makes the call. Ebony needs some help here. A jack, 10, queen, or some spades.
Thanks.
So Jimbonics now
39.5.
with 109,000. Of all the players at the table today, Jimbonics and Hiker
Thanks.
are as wreck as you can be, and that is not an insult. That's just a fact. They are non-pros, and they are now a chance for each of them to get a seat. They are both in for $1,000, though. Ebony now on fumes. Under 10 bigs for Ebony. Blinds 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. She's got about 3.5 bigs.
You only put out 3,000.
It's a 366.
Jesus Christ. I'm just not going to act like I'm paying attention then. I'm not going to actually pay attention.
All in.
All in, Ebony with the ladies.
Sorry.
The lady with the ladies. Jimbonics asking for a count. He's got K9 Woof.
20.
No.
24. Sorry.
How much?
20,500.
25.5.
25.5.
This could be over right here. Jimbonics makes the call. And Hiker may feel, you know, it could be better if two people are up against Ebony, but he's going to leave it
Not sure what I'm supposed
to
to do there.
Jimbonics.
Nice hand. Gotta love that in the big blind.
Jimbonics with a chance to knock Ebony out. And this would be over right here. Looking for a king. No king. So Ebony's going to win with aces and queens.
He's back.
And she is now above 10 big blinds. How cool would it be to win your seat to the LCS half milli tournament? Working with our stream sponsor,
Those
you can
pairs
now
come
win
in
your
clutch.
seat on Club WPT Gold. Use code LODGE when signing up and play satellites as low as 5 sweeps coins
about that.
to get you on your journey to securing your seat. For more information, see the details in the link in the description below. Huge shout out to Club WPT Gold. Battle of the blinds here. 10 right in the window. How many times have we seen it today? You having a 10 in your hand? Play it, folks, today. A lot of outs here for Jimbonics. Looking for a spade or a queen or an ace. There's the spade. Jimbonics with the nut flush. Going to put some out there, and Ebony's going to have to make this call with trips. Makes the call. And Jimbonics is going to show the spade.
Oh my God. Might have been, well, I probably couldn't have got too much more.
No.
Remember, tomorrow, tune in 3 p.m. Central for some cash hold'em. 5-10 with $10 big blind ante. 2K cap match the stack. All in from Ebony with some suited Broadway cards.
Good luck, Colin.
Thank you.
Count, please.
51.
How much?
51.
51.
Mm-hmm.
Hiker's contemplating making this call to knock Ebony out. Hiker does not want to give any more chips to Ebony.
Yeah. Single, tall, goose. Can I buy anybody a drink?
No, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
We are about 23 minutes away from the players taking another break. Remember, you will not be taking a break.
You don't
I
drink,
got
do
the
you?
deluxe flux
Ebony, do you
capacitor
ever drink?
Not this year, I'm not.
Oh, nice.
with
I
tinted
did,
windows.
in 2023, I did it the whole year no drinking, ended up not drinking for 14 months. So I decided to do it again this year.
Very cool.
Yeah, I really like it.
Price 50.
So there you see it. First and second get the $3,000 main event seats. Third place gets $200. Plus, they've agreed that each of the other players would give the third place finisher $200 out of their own pocket.
Interesting
So
dynamic.
third
2
place will
seats,
walk out of here
three-handed.
with $600 total.
I like it.
Price 13.
Nice raise.
Thank you.
Prefer you hadn't. I'd prefer you hadn't.
Must raise.
Jimbonics and Hiker definitely scared of Ebony. Ebony by far and
I mean,
away
you basically got to play this almost like a heads up at this
the
point.
best tournament player remaining and one of the best tournament players in the world.
One free hand sprinkled in.
You want to raise
Hiker with the flush and the check mark. Line sitting at 3,000, 6,000, 6,000.
8.
There you see the stacks. Ebony under 10 bigs. Jimbonics 13 bigs. Hiker with 21 big blinds. All in for Hiker. And there's the call from Ebony.
Thank you.
This could be it. This is for Ebony's tournament life. She's out in front, 56 to 44 equity-wise. There's the 10. Have a 10 today, flop a 10. Ebony looking for an ace or a 7.
Baby.
There's the ace from space. Ebony's going to get the double up.
Thank you. 48.
And just like that, she's chip leader. Just like that. How does she do it, folks?
Thank you.
Just in time, Daffy, Jesus.
Button good.
Thank you.
Ebony, the ace from space. There's the ace for Hiker. Jimbonics and Hiker battling once again.
Well, I thought old Dolly was gonna maybe help the 9 to 5 hit something, but nope. She can go right back up here.
So that's Dolly Parton on his hat. Dolly Parton.
Wondered why I heard Rocky Top playing in the background.
Ever been to Dolly World? I've never been. Hiker back in the chip lead. There you see we're 15 minutes away from a break.
Went up a bit.
Do you think we'll make it to break, or do you think it will
Still 15.
finish before we make it to break?
We're just seeing so many more hands.
Yeah,
like
getting
the short
lots of
end
hands,
of,
yeah.
yeah. All in.
All in from Ebony with ace-5 suited. This would be for Jimbonics tournament life. Doing a little counting. Does he want to make his stand with Jack
Not
10?
having crushed. Okay. If it was the other card, I would have called. Nice bet.
Thank you.
Jimbonics now down to 37,000 chips in the big blind.
Decimated. Let's go. Come on, Anastasia. Hook it up.
Jimbonics now down to 2.5 bigs. Going to hand number 98. What hand do you think will be the last hand today? Remember, once the third player is eliminated, it's over. How many hands? Do you think we'll play?
Look at that, I have a suited ace on the button.
2-3 of diamonds. Almost called it.
I figure you're probably live at that point.
I mean, any two are gonna have to do. I can't cover the. Well, I guess I can cover the next big blind, but not the small. So I've gotta find a couple of cards real quick.
Jimbonics in trouble here.
That'll do.
Ace in his hand. He says, let's put it in. Hiker will make the call. Will Ebony come along? She makes the call.
Up,
so Jimbonics has a chance to triple up here. Goes check, check. Jimbonics will get the triple up.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
All these cards are live and nothing?
Let's do that 2 more times.
I want to thank everybody tuning in. We got over 1,300 in chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in from all over the world, as always. Saturday night, we had over 4,200 watching. Last night, we had close to 3,000. Lodge live stream exploding lately. I wonder if we'll be like an Oscar-winning film. If you win an award, more people will watch the show. We're up for the best poker live stream in the world. If we win, do you think we'll get a lot more people watching us? Jimbonics, who was on fumes, now sitting with 67,000. Over 8 bigs. He was down to 2 bigs a minute ago. But I want to thank every employee here at the Lodge, from the front counter, the cage, to the dealers and floor staff. Of course, our production crew, the best in the business. Anastasia, our only dealer tonight. Of course, Safi, our game host. But mostly, I want to thank the fine people of Chatsville. That means you, and most especially you. Hiker and Jimbonics back at it. Both players hit their queen here. All in from Jimbonics. Both players with a pair of queens.
59,000.
Jimbonics in trouble. There weren't 3 clubs out there. Hiker would already be in there. Will he make this call? One if he calls, two if he folds. I think he's going to actually lay this down. Looking for some kind of read on Jimbonics.
Hopefully you just have the ace of clubs.
Makes the call. And Hiker's in great shape here.
Well, that should do it.
And this could be over right here. Jimbonics needs some help. There's the deuce.
About a 9 one time.
Jimbonics from way behind.
Wow.
What a hand. Hand number 102. The biggest pot of the night. Jimbonics, the miracle deuce on the turn. And Hiker is on fumes right now. It could have been over. But a deuce pops up. Oh my goodness, Jimbonics. Hiker with just two bigs. All in with K9 Wolf.
How much is that?
Ebony with a chance to end it right here with 5 high. And tremendously sharp fingernails. Makes the call to see if she can end it here with 5 high.
Three's coming.
Ebony claiming a 3 is coming. This could be over right here. A 9 right in the window. Ebony needs some run and help. There's a 5.
Three's coming. Oh.
Trips for Hiker. So Hiker will get much needed chips, and he's still under 10 bigs, but he's got a little bit of breathing room. And we will continue, folks. We are just 4 minutes away from taking a break. I thought maybe we could make it to where we weren't going to need another break. Five big blinds for Hiker. Ebony's going to fire. Jimbonics is going to make the call. Way out in front. Ebony's looking for a jack or a 10. Hits the 10. That is the card of the show, folks. This stream sponsored by Club WPT Gold and the number 10.
I'm nice.
Ebony. Now,
10's always good.
Jimbonics and Ebony, dead even. Just minutes away from a break. We're on hand number 105.
Raise 18. Raise 17.
Hiker in the small blind will fold his 9-6. And we will go to hand number 107. First and second get a seat to the main event of the LCS, valued at $3,000. Third place gets $200, but the other two are going to give them $200 as well. So third place will get $600. All in from Hiker.
I call.
Making his stand, and this could be it. Jimbonics with Big Slick.
I think it's 23.
Okay.
And this is for Hiker's tournament life. Ace in the window. Need running hearts, maybe. There's one heart. No heart. And it's over. Jimbonics and Ebony
Hiker on the stream.
Hiker.
Carrying life.
will
Carrie, nice
each
to play with you.
get a seat to the main event of the LCS. Hiker will finish third.
That's
Hey,
the
it's
way
been a
North
lot of fun.
Carolina
I want to
seems.
thank everybody for joining us. Remember, tomorrow is another cash
I didn't
live
think to go
stream.
like that, my friend.
Join us at 3 p.m. Central. It has been my pleasure.
Ebony, great game.
Get on out there, play some poker. Hopefully it's
Look
at one
at
of our two
that.
clubs, either in Austin or San Antonio. I'll see everybody tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central.
And I get the
Take care, everybody.
100 from the must win. Oh my God.
Ebony and I got the seat, and we'll give him some cash.